Welcome back to Gil's Arena, presented by Underdog Fantasy. Whoa, whoa! We are back in the building. Got a full house again today. Okay, good. You got the Louis V's?
Yeah, got the blacks.
Okay.
Black on blacks. Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Are they comfortable though?
No, hell no. Hell no. Not whatsoever.
Well, they look
It's hard out here. Most definitely. But this is Gil's Arena, presented by Underdog Fantasy. As always, we got the legend Gilbert Arenas here with us.
How you
All
doing?
black from head to toe. We got 4-time WNBA champ, 3-time MVP, and NCAA champion, Cheryl Swoops in the building.
Man.
Repping the Nike.
Dang, y'all could have.
Act like Cheryl in his big.
Thank you.
I'm talking about.
Act like it's 3-time MVP over here.
Dang.
We got the Year Our Lord 2000 National College Player of the Year, Kenya Martin, back on the couch. Let's go.
What's happening?
And the Dream Killer, NCAA champion, Rashad McCants, back here with us. Rick and Morty today, okay? I appreciate quality animation.
Hey, man.
Okay.
It's Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty, baby.
Rick and Morty.
So here's what's cracking in the arena today. Ant-Man and Jalen Johnson might have given us the 2 best dunks of the season, so we got to show some love to their legendary posters. Oh, look at that side by side. That is wild. Jalen Brunson is taking his game to another level to keep his injury-plagued squad in the top 4 in the East, but is it time to put some respect on the Knicks' name? And Zion Williamson has elevated his game the past few weeks, but what does he need to do to turn his haters into believers? We believe, Zion. We think you're going to get it right. But before we get into all that, as always, this show is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Download the app. Use promo code GIL. They will match your first deposit up to $100. You heard that right. If you download the Underdog Fantasy app right now, use promo code GIL. They will give you a $100 deposit match and a free pick'em if you do it right now. You got to hurry up. Help us help you. Help keep this show on the air. Support Underdog Fantasy. As always, we do MostlyFans at the end of every show. Drop a good question in the chat with your Underdog Fantasy username, and we use it on the show. $50 bonus to your Underdog Fantasy account. Send us a video, mostlyfansgil@gmail.com. Keep it under 30 seconds, and we use it on the show. $100 bonus to your Underdog Fantasy account. And if you can't watch the show with us live on YouTube, we got audio versions available on Apple, Spotify, wherever you get your podcast from. So we got some very wise people on this couch, you know, been on this earth long enough. Not too long. We got some more time to go. But one of the benefits of getting older is getting wiser and seeing things for what they really are. So after you take enough trips around the sun, you realize things you used to really like may actually be kind of mid. So that brings us to an important question. What are you starting to dislike more as you get older?
Oh.
Kenya, we start with you, I think.
People.
I was going to say the same thing.
Why do you dislike people more as you get older?
Like, it just proved to me, like, every day, like, it's just, there's no help. Like,
Did you say there's what?
there's no help.
There's no help?
There's no helping, like you can't help stupid.
Yeah.
And, like, it's...
It's a lot of dumb people on this planet.
Hey, man, dog, yeah.
So we got Kenya starting this off on the right foot with people. Rashad, what are you starting to dislike more as you get older?
Dating.
And what do you dislike about being out there? You gotta just settle down, fight, won't work.
No, man, that's the problem. You can't find good work.
They hard to...
Because you're still looking for work.
You looking
No.
You gotta look for a job. You gotta look for women.
I don't want none of that.
Job. You looking for work.
You looking for work.
No, I'm looking for employees.
Weird,
I'm looking for employees. I'm looking for employees. I'm an entrepreneur.
You been looking for work.
I'm an entrepreneur. I'm an entrepreneur. I don't want none of that. I don't want none of that job shit. I'm not working for no woman. You know what I'm saying? No.
He one of those Home Depot looking for work.
Just pull up.
Just pull up.
I'm looking for
Who's
workers.
hiring?
I'm looking for workers, bro. Y'all can't get it fucked up. I got a whole workshop out there. Now we're looking for workers, not work. We're not looking for work.
What's the most annoying thing about dating in these 2024?
Shit, it's like you on a fucking interview, man. It's like you auditioning for some shit.
As
you know
you
what I'm saying? It's just different. It's like when you know what you bring, you know who you are. It ain't no auditioning. It's you just won. Okay. You the winner, baby.
Got you.
I'm the prize, you the winner. You the
Are you
winner.
serious?
You won.
Depends on who you are as a man.
You won.
Resume, background check.
You won. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't want to win.
It all depends on who we are as
They
individuals.
dropped the lottery ticket. Think it's a receipt.
But you got to check the references.
Said, fuck it all up. So you picked up the wrong piece of paper, baby.
Cheryl, what are you starting to
Maybe
dislike
you're looking
more?
in the wrong places.
Maybe.
Looking for the.
Yeah, he only looking in the strip club. Look, he at the strip club.
I live in the marina. Ain't no strip clubs down there. Gentlemen clubs.
They call gentlemen clubs. They call
We are gentlemen. We don't throw the money in the air.
You hand it to people.
Yeah, there you go.
That's the difference.
Gentlemen.
Okay, the gentleman club.
We open the blind. We open the little curtain. We open it and go ahead in
Okay,
there.
all right.
Okay.
Hand it over. You all got to
A little classier. Okay.
Cheryl, so what are you starting to dislike more as you get older?
I can't top that one.
Please don't try.
Don't try.
Don't try.
I really was going to say people.
That's fine.
Well, so you can double down and say the fucking internet. It's the same thing.
Yeah, all of that.
People on the internet.
People,
Yeah.
yes.
Or just say
Yeah.
niggas. Just,
All of that. All of that. All of that.
the older we get, the crazier they get. These motherfuckers don't know how to act.
So people,
Yes, you can double it. Trust
yeah.
me, there's a list.
I do.
One thing for sure, there's enough of these motherfuckers to go around.
about 7
She can
billion
have
of
her
them.
whole, she can have her own bunch, and I can have mine. Cause listen, Jack, hey,
Oh my gosh.
I'm telling you, man.
Yeah, it's just everything that Kenyon said, but you know, just people.
Yeah.
That's all.
They are
Just
annoying.
Every day.
What they do to get on your nerves, though?
Just exist.
Yeah. Some of them don't want to be great, as we
Like
say.
I read some shit the other day. It is the most disturbing shit ever. A mother left her child at home so this broad can go on vacation. The bitch went to Puerto Rico and Houston and left her fucking and the child by the people.
How old was the child?
Months old. Like people.
Oh, wow.
People. That's what I'm saying. People.
No, seriously, there's like a lot of different
There's a lot of shit going on
Yeah,
daily that
it
people
just-
like, people, bruh. Daily.
Crazy.
It's shit that you like. It's
You know they got special ed, right? No, I'm just
They do.
no. I'm just saying. You know them special ed,
yeah.
right? You know the job of special ed teachers, to make them fit into society.
Yeah.
Right. Now the problem is when they look normal and then they go out and have regular family lives, you can't tell who.
No, let me tell you. So what happened? No, so let me double down on that one, right? Mm-hmm. After they graduate, they don't put no fucking sign on them.
Right.
Like, I was in special ed.
No, that's what I'm
Right?
saying. Yeah.
They
wear no
just
vest.
let their ass out of fucking society. Like, here y'all go.
Yeah.
Right? Here you go.
You sitting there talking
Right,
to
you
one of
sitting
them like,
there,
"Hey,
yeah,
how you doing?"
Yeah, they rolled.
She done motherfucking cut your whole arm off.
Right, they rode the goddamn short bus, right?
They set aside.
They rode the short bus and stayed in one class all day.
Man.
And didn't nobody see them. And then when they got out of high school, listen, they let them out into society. They ate lunch before everybody. You're right.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
They ate lunch before everybody.
Oh my
And they stayed in one class and they don't know when they graduate, right? If they're able to graduate, well, they just pass them
my
on. They ain't taking no
God.
test to graduate. They let them out of society and with no fucking warning.
Man.
No,
Right?
you're serious because their whole job
Be a
is
stamp or something. They should.
true.
Hey, just like
No,
you got
it's funny,
diabetes,
but
right? They
it's
give you a
true.
bracelet or something,
gotta
right?
check- hey, you gotta-
They give you something to identify. Like I was in special ed. Like, listen, I come with a warning. Goddamn.
It's true.
Yeah.
No, that's because one of my friends is special ed, and he'd tell me stories. He's like, yeah, I got a student here who, anytime he sees skin, a girl's skin, he has to jack off.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah,
No. No,
you're telling it. You're relaying a story.
No. So this is like what, second grade, third grade, right? That age. And then they said they had to teach him how to go to the back of the room, and then from the back of the room, go to the bathroom. Then from the bathroom, they had to teach him just go home and do it. Like, okay, and then I had thought about it. Like, yeah, so how's he doing now? There's like, oh yeah, he done graduated and has a regular job. Wait a minute.
He's in the beat
With that tendencies that he has, that's whoa. No,
Kenyon,
you
what'd you
can't
say?
do that.
Yeah, he's still here on this day. He at his cubicle.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
Saying if it- I'm telling you.
No, but that's what I'm thinking. I was like, nah, y'all can't. Nah, let them just be who they are, so we can identify them.
Oh my God, that was funny.
Gil,
That was funny. But you're right. I mean, I guess you're right. But yeah,
We had
it happened.
no, so we was reffing the game. No, he was reffing the game. And we were reffing the game, and I'm yelling at the ref like, "Yo, what are you seeing? Them just going at him." And then after the game, he was like, "Yeah, man, that ref was one of my students." And then I was like,
Oh my
"Let me
God.
one of your students."
Crazy.
I was like, "Yeah, one of my students. That's crazy." I was like, "No, you done." You done been special ed your whole career. He's like, yeah, he was one of my special ed students. He the ref? Oh, you got me yelling at the special ed ref.
No, she is like, oh my God.
Yo, she is
What did I
her
just
face
walk
over that
into?
motherfucker like, yo, these motherfuckers crazy in here, man.
Now you looking at your colleagues now, huh? Like,
this is what you signed up for.
Oh my God.
she looking at her colleagues like, it
Yeah,
makes
yeah,
sense.
yeah,
now.
yeah,
It makes
yeah.
sense.
Now I get it.
Gil, what do you started to dislike more as you get older?
90s?
The 90s?
90s?
So you had it in for the 80s.
I had it in for the 80s, now I got it in with the 90s.
90s basketball?
90s basketball.
Okay. The
What's
90s
wrong
was
with 90s?
cool now.
Gil,
the
that's
90s overall was cool.
That's the golden
Just 90s
era for us,
basketball.
Gil. What's wrong with 90s basketball?
You did not
Let me hear
do
this.
that.
I think I know
big
what he's
sip.
gonna say, but
They glorifying an era and judging everybody off an era of basketball and messing everybody else's careers up because of this era.
I thought you was gonna say something along that there was only a few good players during that time. Right?
I mean, I ain't want to go there. I mean, I was just saying, you know, just.
But since I said it, you gonna go.
You know what I mean?
Well, who
when we
you
start doing
who you
top
talking
tens,
about?
when we just stop doing top tens ever in each position, yeah, it starts getting light.
So what you saying? We need to reclassify what the 90s is?
No, it's not classified. Can we just stop protecting and just let the game move on?
Let it evolve.
Just let it evolve. Every sport evolves besides, for some reason, basketball.
They want to keep
Like,
it in the 90s.
yeah, basketball, we just want to keep it right here in this era and say, well, you can't be better than this because he did this. Well, unfortunately, he can't do what I did either. You know what I mean? It's just one of those arguments where it's like, come on, dog. I watched the 80s. I loved it as a kid, right? I go back and watch it now. It's mid, right? Back then, great. But I've seen better now. I've seen the new Ferraris, right? They're fucking faster than those old ones, okay? I know that's a classic. Cool. You can't drive that motherfucker on the freeway going 110, now can you? It was governed at 85, right? That's a Honda today, right? That's a Honda today. So just let it be with this little rusty ass thing. I know you're keeping it, what's the name? You can only drive it on Sundays. Put about 3, 4, 5 miles on it, then you gotta park the shit back up. Still 89 gas, can't even put 91 in it. Might fuck around and fall off. So just leave it there, enjoy it, but stop comparing it to new ones and trying to use it to discredit the new ones. That's the problem.
Is it history?
What?
The 90s is so embedded in the history of the game. Just like the history of like ancient times and, you know, you got the fucking Egyptians and even Jesus. Mm-hmm. Like he's still very prominent. Mm-hmm. Very prominent. 2,000 years later, we here with it, right? We can't keep the 90s. Like they're like we gonna keep the 90s here until we see a better Jesus.
Very influential.
And they you know, Brian, you just ain't the Jesus that we seen.
But then you talk to people in the 70s.
We still come back to that. I'm just saying. That's what he's like, get rid of the 90s because we not letting the niggas that's good now be good. But it's history.
He has risen.
It's not history.
Oh, wow.
It's not history. History was before TV came to
You're right.
sports.
With the 50s.
That's
and
the
60s,
problem.
right?
Like, the NBA was in the 70s, and the 60s, and the 50s, but our first view of it was TV in the 80s. And then the reason we glorified 90s because it was better than the 80s.
Yep.
Right?
Right.
It was better than the 80s. And now we're like, oh, okay, 2000s, okay, yeah, y'all good, but we like the 90s.
Right.
Right? 90s music is better, 90s R&B is better. Like,
Very good music, Gil. Came from
because
that
that's
time
when
period.
It did.
something happened in the 90s that took us to another level of not even social media, but internet,
Entertainment.
internet just, was Google founded then? Some was founded in them early 90s that just made everybody just love that era.
Instant messenger.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson, Michael Jackson. It was the whole plethora of things, but Michael Jordan was number one.
That's what I said, but we gotta move on so we can enjoy it, because the reason I say move on is because as long as you keep saying this is the best, you never actually enjoy anything after. Your first girlfriend was cool, I get it. I get it, she was the best, but you're not with her anymore. Now evaluate every girl now off of her talents. Stop saying, well, my last girl used to do this, and my last girl used to do that. Well, this is what I bring to the table.
I still think about her though.
This is what I bring to the table.
I miss her. I miss her.
But you know what I mean though, like. Yeah. I don't bring what that person brought. I bring new talent, but you're not looking at what I'm bringing because you're judging me off of what I don't bring.
Right.
But isn't that just a part of life, Gil? I feel like every generation, old people hate on the stuff that the young people like.
They do, but it's still, when you, like, what you just said, right? You had Michael Jordan, Michael Jackson, Mike Tyson, right?
Mm-hmm. The Mikes.
Yeah, the three, I'm saying. It ain't that I don't think people can move on from them. It's gonna you always looking for that again.
Yeah.
Right? You're looking for the next that.
The fix. Mm-hmm.
Right? And if it, like to y'all point, right, if it don't look like that,
can't be better.
Right?
It can't be better.
Right?
That's what I said. If it don't look, it has to look exactly like
or
it.
better.
Knowing that obviously you can't mimic Michael Jackson's whole like
talented as Chris Brown is. Like people he's the next, but he ain't Mike.
But he fell short.
Even if he didn't do anything wrong, he's not Michael Jackson.
But
that's Michael Jackson.
We got to see people fainting in the stands. At least 50 people got to faint at the concert.
Yeah, but it's just like, so people, we always going to be looking for that. Even like the generation before the 90s, like it just, we all have the appreciation for that era, right? The people that was before us, like our mothers and fathers and aunties and uncles, they have appreciation for that genre of music, that style of basketball for Michael Jordan and Mike Tyson for boxing, right? Our era, we were kids, but that's what we know, right? This is changing now because, the generation, people have more kids and and this and time is, and we're getting older. But it's been more of us on this planet than them. So our voice is louder. It's been louder.
Our memories too.
Now that the internet is involved, it's becoming their voice now, right? And we have a hard time with that.
Because they can go watch it.
Of accepting it, right?
They wasn't there.
They can watch it, but they don't remember what it felt like in that moment.
Yeah, and that's just how we all are. In the moment, how it made me feel.
They don't appreciate shit.
Yeah.
Like we appreciated that, right? We appreciated the music from Prince and Michael Jackson and Luther, and we appreciated Anita Baker and Sade, and we really appreciated the music, and we appreciated going to watch.
I'm talking to it.
Like I'm saying, we appreciated watching Evander Holyfield and Mike Tyson and Sugar Ray Leonard, and we appreciated watching them, and Michael Jordan, they don't, this generation, I don't think they appreciate anything.
Right.
So it's hard for us to let go of things who we appreciate.
But they don't appreciate it because they're too busy trying to protect the people they like. That's what it seems like. Like no one is enjoying today in real time because too many people are fighting about my favorite is better than yours, and they're fighting about yours suck. And this is what the fight is, so nobody's watching it in real. No one's here.
But they don't know why they like it. Like we have an explanation of why we like listening to the Sweetest Taboo from Sade,
No, he does not.
or the Funkadelic. But the expression is the substance behind it, right? The substance behind Michael. Like when you say Michael
Bling
Jordan,
bling is
Michael
what I
Jordan,
came in at.
Michael Jordan going up doing the reverse joint, right? That meant something, not only because it was so dope, it was the degree of difficulty, but then also the time and when he did it. It was against Magic and the Lakers. Like, it's like the timing of that moment meant something to us. So you ask them now, like, so why is it that you like this new music? Tell me why. It's like, oh, because it's new. That's it.
It's either because it's new or, I don't know, I just like it.
Yeah.
That's it. It ain't got no meaning to it. It's meaningless. We had substance behind all of the memories that we have, which is why we cling to it. And then you talk about Kobe and Mike. And before that, the meaning came from our parents, which was Dr. J and Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. It's like, but when Mike came and then the 2000s came, the meaning became stronger because it became more to us.
But that's what I'm saying, to us. But that's what I said. We're fighting over what we felt. They're fighting over what they felt, but no one's enjoying nothing. Yeah. So because there's a fight and because we're stuck in our era, we don't enjoy the other ones anyway. So what Steph Curry and all of them are doing, we're like, well, it's not better than boom. Now they're defending themselves like, oh, y'all just babies, y'all just prima donnas. And it's like, wait, hold on. The people that's calling y'all prima donnas were prima donnas when they were playing. They were prima donnas and I don't want him on my team. I don't want this, coach. I'm not practicing today. They did the same shit, but there was no media to call them out. There was no internet to call it out, right? Whatever story lingered, they could control it for the most part because they had a relationship with this one person.
But can we agree that it did change from team-oriented memories and the things that we remember to now it's individual? And which is why our generation looks back at it like it ain't how it was when we was there because we played as a team and we cared about these things. Now y'all just getting stats and y'all making a bunch of money. Y'all don't give a fuck about the game no more.
The NBA made it individual from the beginning. It was Larry Bird versus Magic Johnson. That was the league.
Lakers versus Boston.
No, that was a video game.
A good video.
That was the video game.
Hey, but that was the reality, though, right?
The world was Magic and Bird. And then when Jordan came, Magic, Bird, and then we got this unique thing coming.
He was the middle. It was black people, white people.
Yes.
Right?
And when Jordan
Boston
came
versus LA, two opposite coasts. Mm-hmm. Then you got Michael Jordan in the middle, Chicago.
Yeah, and then when Michael Jordan took reign, it was Michael Jordan.
Right, by himself.
An individual, like it was a one individual person taking on the league, right? And then once everyone seen that, it became how everybody wanted to be.
Right.
Right? I want to be like Mike. It wasn't I want to be like the Bulls.
Nope.
Okay. No, I don't want to be like I be wanting to be like Mike. There was no Bulls team shoe. It was Michael Jordan. Everybody right then in that moment wanted to be individuals.
Facts.
Well, look, I got something that we can all appreciate.
Money?
No. A great poster. On Monday, the basketball guys blessed us with a pair of legendary posters. So let's start with Anthony Edwards. So in the third quarter of the Wolves-Jazz game, Ant-Man caught John Collins slipping, proceeded to put him on a poster. So Ant suffered a dislocated finger on the play. John Collins left the game with a head contusion. Ooh.
Oh, you can't, John.
You gotta stay in.
Get dizzy out there, Mo. You can't.
What?
Like Terrell Davis and Superman, just stand out there, man. Just stand out there.
When you go stand in the corner.
He hit him in his face. You can see it. You can see it. He hit him in his face.
Oh, with his left?
Go stand in the
So
corner,
he
dude.
dislocated his left finger.
Left finger.
Yeah, popped it back in. He good.
Yeah, he shot his free throw.
Yeah, so Ant kept playing, finished the game 32.7 rebounds and 8 dimes.
God, that was nasty.
So after the game, Ant got to take a better look at what he considers to be the best dunk of his career.
Best line ever. Here you go.
He's the best player in the league. He's the best player in the league. He got my vote. That's it. That's it. That's it. He's my favorite player.
Yeah.
Hands down. Hands down, my favorite player.
To quote Anthony Edwards,
He's I want to
little
hang
ass
with
nigga.
I want to hang with Oh, yeah.
No, he's on TV.
On them white people
Does
channel.
not care.
On them white people
Valley
channel.
Sports.
No, it's just funny because this is natural reaction.
That's who he is.
It's natural reaction.
He is.
He went back corporate after.
Hey,
That part.
So shout out to Wolves beat reporter Chris Hine for capturing this legendary moment. Yeah, I mean, I might have just solidified it right there. Ant's the face of the league now.
yo, man.
The young nigga versus the old nigga Kawhi. I mean, but anytime he gets around a microphone, you're gonna get some guaranteed magic going on. So we had some issue with Trace Jackson Davis when he dunked on Wemby. Some people on this couch said it was not a dunk. Can we see that ant clip one more time? I need to know, does this count as a dunk?
Did you? No, you got to. It's the other angle.
I asked him this last night.
Yeah.
I saw that so-called person last night, and I asked that so-called person that same question.
We need to know.
It's the other angle. There's that angle. No, not that one.
Does this count as a
Not that one. You'll see it.
God.
There's another angle. Right there. No, there's another angle.
Jesus.
No, there's another angle. When they have the right here. Look, nope, keep going.
Look at Kyle Anderson's face.
Little bit. See, he's over there.
Yeah,
he's over that.
He's over top of that.
Yeah.
So as long as you over top, it's good.
Yeah, you over top. You throwing it through it.
Sure, does that count as a dunk?
I don't care if it's counted as a dunk or not. That's nasty. That?
I think he grazes the rim.
My
Let me see. This is the rim.
Keep going slowly. Frame by
It
frame.
don't matter. He's over it.
He grazes.
I don't know.
It
That's a
count?
dunk.
Grace, it count?
Grace.
It don't matter. He was. That's what I'm saying. He's
Oh,
high
look at
enough
John
to
Kyle.
throw
Oh,
it.
look at that. Oh, look at that angle. Oh, yo.
Listen.
He dabbing.
That's crazy.
Dabbing out that bitch.
Please, help me, please. Help me, please.
Hey.
Help me, please. Help me, please.
Dude, in this moment, this bench way too calm for me right now. I know they waiting on the end result, but they way too calm.
No one jumped up yet.
Not yet, nigga. I'm listening. I was already like this.
Soon as you see them coming down the lane,
When I saw him gather him, I would have been, because listen, whether he would have missed it or made that motherfucker, I would have been.
My Lord.
I want to see. They need to have a
Yeah,
video
they didn't talk enough shit. Listen, hey man,
of the other bench.
listen,
yeah.
dog.
To see if anybody jumped up. Yeah, I want to see that. I want to see that angle. The other bench.
They didn't talk enough shit to him while he laying on
Right,
the ground.
like he made or not. I
Dog,
don't know how
Anthony,
you
that was supposed to get a tech.
Well, his finger. If his finger wasn't fucked up, it would have been different.
He was supposed
In their
to.
defense, third quarter, they're in Salt Lake City. You talk.
I can tell you this, man. Listen, you get dunked on like that.
That's the
You
it's hard
have to
shake
stand
your
in.
leg.
You gotta.
stand. There can't be no time out.
Yeah.
There can't be no
Okay.
sub me out.
No.
Cause you ain't
Yeah.
gonna just make fun of me.
Yeah.
I gotta try to hurry to get the get back.
Yeah.
Dog, that's that Vince Carter dunk on you, shake the leg. Oh, listen, man. Yeah, John Collins,
Yeah,
dog.
you cannot come out of the game.
He might as well.
He has a head.
He might as well
contusion.
retire.
No.
That's called a contusion.
That nigga, he might as well
That
retire.
means that's like he got knocked out with a punch like that.
No, not after you got dunked on like
you
that,
got did
brother.
like that.
He got.
You gotta.
Bang.
Soon as the ball, soon as he shoot the free throw,
I'll spell it for you. SOF capital T. Soft toots.
And look, he need to smell it. John. Wake up, John.
Life.
That's so what?
Nobody called me soft. I called you soft, and I'll spell it for you. SOF capital T. Soft toots. Yes. Hey.
Soft one more time. I'm gonna die
Hey,
for you now.
listen, man.
Wait,
you
was
don't
the
do that, man.
contusion from?
Oh yeah,
Boom.
100%.
From getting hit
Nigga
like with his
soft
hand
as
or
baby
getting
shit,
dunked on?
dog.
Both.
Kenya, if somebody did that to you, would you have to fight him?
Man, no, I got dunked on, but I'm not going out of the game.
You got to stay through it.
But listen, dog, see, this
Blurred
is the thing.
vision. He got blurred vision.
Fuck that. This
Aim
is
for
the
the one in the
thing.
middle.
See, this is where your basketball IQ comes into play, right?
Like, don't even.
I watch a lot of basketball.
Damn.
If I see him coming with that head of speed, I'm getting the fuck out of the way. I'm not gonna be in that situation. I'm gonna step back and watch the show just like everybody else. God damn, young fella.
Yeah.
Too late.
I'm moving. Listen. He saw him coming. He had a decision to make whether I'm gonna jump or not jump.
he made it.
I'm talking about me.
He made the wrong.
I'm moving out of the way.
When the car's coming.
Yeah.
And you get hit by the car.
Yeah.
You saying I should move
Yeah,
until you get hit.
that's what dumb
And
people
after you
do.
get hit, you like, damn, I didn't move fast
Yeah.
enough.
Hey,
So
stupid
do
is,
you
the
think?
stupid does.
Do you think he jumped, honestly thinking he was gonna block it?
No. In
Yeah.
the way.
Why?
Instinct.
So I'm saying, so why?
Instinct.
So
There've been plenty of times where I was like, oh man, why don't I
I'm
do
there
that?
with Kenya. You got
He in the way.
And I listen,
You
dog.
gotta
He's an
move.
innocent bystander.
You gotta move.
Hey, ain't nowhere to go.
Man,
Where you gonna
Blocked
go?
a lot of shots in my day.
Where you gonna go?
What's
This is coming from a shot blocker.
on the bench or somewhere?
Where you gonna
on the baseline. Just get out the way.
Right?
I'm in
This
the
is
way.
coming from a shot blocker. I block shots.
Yeah.
I can jump like a son bitch. From here to there, y'all seen it. I'm moving, man.
Coming too much power.
No
It's
shame.
with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know he going off too. I've seen him do this shit to plenty of people already.
I'm fouling that nigga.
Man, I'm moving.
I'm fouling him.
It's too late.
That's the problem. That's too late. Even a
too late.
foul right
Grabbing
there.
his jersey.
And then
You
it's a
coming
fight.
down here with me.
Then it's a fight.
I be goddamn.
You gotta send him the other way if you're gonna foul him.
I be
hard.
goddamn. Hey, listen, Ant-Man, you better think about how you gonna take off next time, because you're
late.
not going up there to the upper room with me. I'm not going up there with you.
It depends. He's going to. He's coming
I was
too
in the
hard.
pitch when God rest his soul, when Kobe dunked on Todd McCullough, we was in the final, and I was right next to him, and he took off, and I'm like, no, Todd, no, Todd, no.
Too late.
Hell yes,
He
kid.
2 feet, nigga, like this, dude, he gonna destroy you.
Too late.
The people that can get 2 feet to here in the history of this game, think about
Yeah.
them, right?
Yeah. You're right.
Once they go 2 in here, man, you better, no, I'm telling you,
Wow.
you're gonna get destroyed.
Man, I just.
Amari Stoudemire, Vince Carter, John Morant, Anthony Edwards, Michael Jordan,
Gerald Green.
Gerald Green. Yes, you get to them too, and Lord help you.
I just don't.
This is coming from a shot blocker. I don't want people to understand what I'm saying. Like I done
Yeah.
blocked a lot of shots in my day,
Expert on the subject.
and dunking on people.
Yes.
Both. I'm moving, man.
No shame in that. It's just 2
No,
points. It's
there's
just 2
shame in what
points.
happened. There's shame in that.
No, the shame is going out of the game.
Yes.
Like, you cross me over, I fall and all that. Coach, you better not sub me.
Yeah.
You better not call a timeout. I need to hurry up, get the ball out of bounds, and go and try to score, get my get back.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be like, ooh, you know, like that's how, ooh, like,
Yeah.
It ain't gonna
you
be
know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to get, because if you dunk on me, now coach called timeout, sub me out, now I'm sitting on the bench, they done replayed it, timeout, now you know mentally that motherfucker's on replay, on TV, being shown 3-4 times. Nah, let me get my get back. I done shot that shot. If I make that, I'm shooting another one. I make that, heat check. It's gonna be a 3-for-1.
Oof.
Yeah, he done been on the bad end of a few.
Oh, gosh.
John Collins has been on the bad end.
Prayers for John Collins. Let's keep it moving.
Destroy.
So this weekend, we talked about it on Monday, but this weekend we saw the first ever Black Dick jersey exchange, pause. And Monday night in LA, we saw another one. So on the Hawks' first possession of the game against the Lakers,
Wow.
Jalen Johnson
Wow.
jumped over Austin Reeves, dunked all over his life. He made the Jordan symbol on Austin Reeves. Austin
Yeah, he
Reeves,
did.
friend of the show.
Oh, Lord.
LeBron reportedly took the aux cord back from him after the game. Oh,
Oh, and then just stood over and looked at it.
The score is 2-0.
2-0. So after the game, Reeves was asked about the play, had this to say.
It would be negligent not to ask you, Austin. But
See, this is why I don't like you.
I know. I'm a good reporter. What happened on that first play?
Everybody's seen what happened.
Nobody had your view.
Was it not a charge?
What, is it not a charge?
Was it not a
No.
charge?
That's how you defend your team. Shout out to Dan Wilkie for asking the question that needed to be asked.
Was it not a charge?
He got what I call the Johnson & Johnson.
Hey, now that's a fucking bar. Now that's a fucking bar, bro. That's a quadruple entendre, nigga. God damn. Johnson and Johnson. Jesus.
Boy.
Ouch.
Hey.
It happens. It happens.
Ooh-wee.
Lemon Daddy.
Move your ass.
Lemon Daddy.
Move your ass.
He's gonna have to call him a daddy on himself. We seen that.
What we don't see a lot of, we don't actually see a lot of charges no more, like we used to do back in the day.
Was that right there?
Yep.
That was an and one.
Yeah,
They called it.
Oh, yeah. That was,
Oh, they called it.
Oh, yeah.
Damn sure. He damn near cleared him.
Yeah, he did.
Remember back in the day, everybody used to try to take charges. Why you ain't getting that? You see how high he jumped?
I think they stopped one a couple years ago. Who Giannis jumped over a couple years ago? Yeah, it's just stopped after Tim ass backpedaled and tried to take a charge on Giannis. Dummy.
I'm gonna jump over that.
He dumped dead over him. Stupid.
Stupid.
Yeah, looking at you on the way, stupid.
Jalen Johnson, though, that he's a little highlight film out there. He be
6'11".
he go crazy out there, dunking all over them niggas like that.
So when in doubt, move out the way. I think it's the moral of the
You
story.
better watch basketball.
Where was he gonna go?
See him coming. He got a full head of steam coming down. Act like you
That
go. Oh
man
shit!
jumped from the dotted.
Yeah, move.
I'm in front of. He thinking I'm in front of the charge. Like, this is a charge, clear.
County report.
Lemon Daddy.
Papa de Limon.
Hey man,
In
listen,
Spain.
dog. 2-0.
2-0.
Right.
Damn.
Right.
Ain't nobody sweating yet.
Man, you got all those. You got that kind of bounce already.
You
Fresh
got the
out.
whole game to think about. Listen, you got the whole game to think about what this man just did to you.
That's
Who shot the
warm-up,
next?
man.
Who shot the next shot after that though?
That's
That's all that
Probably
matters.
D-Lo, probably. Probably.
About to
When we
find
get
out.
to it, we will find out right
If
now.
Austin,
Gilbert Arena.
if Austin shot it, then we good.
Also might not be the same.
No
rest
head
of the year.
contusion.
No, yeah, let's get
He didn't lead the game.
No. he
Hell
played.
no.
that- you know what I mean? Yeah, John Collins, dog, you got to redeem. You got to listen. I don't know what you got to do. to
LeBron
somebody.
shot the next one. Jalen Johnson blocked LeBron's layup.
I don't know what he got.
Same
to do to
dude?
get-
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know
Damn.
what he got to do to get back from this one, but hey, John Collins, you got to. I don't know. You got to do something amazing to come back from this one.
The pressure is on.
You got to go. You got to jump off the building and fly.
Yeah, D-Lo, then Rui, then Anthony Davis. Then wow. Wow. Wow.
Well, he didn't get a shot to win the second quarter.
He had 13 points.
He didn't get a shot to the 7-minute mark. Nah.
13 points. He ain't never gonna be the same.
Yeah, what I'm saying is 7 minutes. Ooh, this 5 minutes too late, buddy. You supposed to
Right away, you got to get your
It
get back
wasn't
right
going to
away.
equal that, so it don't matter what he did.
maybe a little crossover spin. He failed, touched him, hit him with the Iverson, bing, bing.
It'll beat that shit out of here. did all that shit, got that shit whooped. Listen, yo.
That's when you cross him. Timeout. Yeah, on the floor.
Before you shoot it.
Yeah, just hit him with it. He falls. You call a timeout right there. Timeout, ref. You. Go to the bench.
Well, let's keep this thing
You too,
moving.
because ref gonna be like, what the fuck are you doing? You sit your ass down.
And that's
too.
going to be on Sports Center.
Let's keep this thing moving with a little hibachi time.
Oh, shit.
So today, hibachi time is brought to you by SeatGeek. With over 28 million downloads, SeatGeek is the #1 rated ticketing app. There are more than 70,000 events on SeatGeek, including concerts, sports, festivals, and more. They put all the tickets across the web in one place to make sure you're getting a respectable hookup. And so you don't get got. Each ticket is rated on a scale of 1 to 10. So look for the green dots. Green means get them. Red means don't mess with them. Every ticket is backed by their buyer guarantee, and SeatGeek is the only site that lets you return your tickets ahead of the event with swaps. And you know we came through for our fans. So use promo code GIL for $20 off your first purchase at SeatGeek. Again, that is $20 off your first purchase with promo code GIL. Shout out to SeatGeek.
Yes, sir.
For helping keep us employed.
Do they pay us too?
Quarterly. It's quarterly.
Quarterly?
It's quarterly. So,
Yeah.
and make sure you click the link in the description to download the app. Ladies and gentlemen, we need y'all to help us out. Go ahead and support SeatGeek. They got great, reasonable prices, all the tickets you could ever need. So we're going to start this. We got to do it on the women's side. So March Madness kicks off this weekend. Women's tournament is about to be turned all the way up. Tickets right now for the women's Final Four are already outpacing that for the men's game, understandably so. South Carolina is looking to become the 10th team in history with a perfect season, and we could see a rematch of LSU Iowa in the Elite Eight. But we got to show some love to freshman phenom Juju Watkins from the other USC, the less desirable one. After running through UCLA and Stanford to win the final Pac-12 tournament chip, everybody knows that. The selection committee rewarded USC with a #1 seed. So Juju has scored 810 points this season.
Damn.
Needs 89 points to surpass Tina Hutchinson's 40-year-old Division I women's record of 898 points. So Cheryl, obviously, you are the
how many?
What? She has 810. She needs 898. So basically, she can do it if she gets 3 to 4 games. She should be able to do it unless she just comes out and drops another 50-piece.
Wow.
Like she did. And she don't need 2. But Cheryl, how impressive has Juju Watkins been this season, and what's her ceiling?
Juju is the truth. Like, Juju is nasty. I love her game because she plays both ends of the floor. I love her size, and she's a freshman. Like, just dominating everywhere. Her ceiling, it's unlimited. It's just absolutely unlimited where she can go. I would say, excuse me, if players, the women, could leave early and go to the league, Juju Watkins is one of those players, I would say, by her junior year.
Okay. So I was going to ask you, do you think Juju could play in the W right now, but you think she needs a couple more seasons in college?
I don't think she's ready right now. Like, I love her game. I think she is one of the best in the game today. But I don't think, as a freshman, for her to leave early and go play, no. But I would say give her a couple of years. Yeah, Juju's nice.
So she's averaging 27 points per game this season, 7 rebounds. If she does stay all 4, there is talk that she may be able to catch Caitlin Clark for that scoring record. Gil, I think you think that Juju could do that if she does stay for all 4 seasons at USC.
Yeah, she's in front of Caitlin right now, right?
Yeah, I think so. As
I think comparatively as a freshman.
Yeah.
Where the numbers are at.
You know, my daughter played with her 2 years, so I got to see her up close for 2 years. And some of the things that I've seen is just like she has like that it factor, right?
Yeah.
When it came to big games, big moments, she never failed. And I remember we were playing. It was in what's that tournament in Boston? That Boston tournament for boys. What is it? No, the tournament that's out there. Some hall.
Oh, Hoop
Halls. Yeah, we was out there playing hoop halls. We was playing the number 3 seed. No, we were playing the number 1 seed. We're number 3 seed, right? They had a player that was ranked 3rd and a player that was ranked 5th. Juju twisted both her ankles in the game. Had to come out. On 2 bad ankles, she made number 3 and 5 in the country look like they wasn't even in the same division of basketball. Like, I've never seen.
She does that.
Like, I'm like,
now.
this is
She did it
3. I
in the
was like, this is
Pac-12
3 and this
now.
is 5. On 2. She's making you girls look like y'all not even in the same cat. This wasn't even.
Teams are having to double and triple team her because you
college.
can't. Yeah, like you can. I don't care who it is. You cannot guard her one-on-one.
No.
I saw her working out. KJ was in the gym working out at Sierra Canyon. I saw her working out, like she was in there working out with her dad, which I didn't know was her dad at the time. I just saw her working out. And I'm watching KJ, but I'm over, we hoopers, so we just look over there. Not look over there again, and I'm just watching her now, right?
Yeah.
And just her movements and the way she, like, it's just effortless and fluid and stopping on the dime and doing everything, like, precise that her dad was telling her to do. And of course, like, so the lady that was watching her work out, I assume was a mom, so I go up to her, like, what's your daughter? I'm like, yo, just me watching her work out. I had to see her play no games. I'm like, yo, but this is impressive.
Yeah.
To say that, and I will come back and watch her play, right? This is before her senior year. That girl can get.
And I don't think people are talking enough about her. Maybe it's because she is a freshman. I don't know, or maybe it's because it's that other USC school.
USC.
I'm just
The
saying.
other one.
But yeah, she deserves all the flowers, all the conversation. Like, I'm a big fan. She's good.
Yeah, well, I think the Caitlin thing kind of outshadowed it this year, right?
Because you got to give Caitlin her
Yeah,
flowers.
chasing that record, and it's the all-time record and certain things. I think kind of outshadowed what Juju was doing, but still, you got to give credit with, like you said, she's a freshman, man. Like,
A lot of history being made on
scored
that.
60 at Sierra Canyon in the game, man. She was putting that thing up, man.
Got the USC freshman record. with
Senior
50
scored
pieces.
60.
And she should have had 80.
Yeah.
But she passed the ball the whole time to the other seniors because it's like part of their day 2.
It was senior.
It was senior night. It's like it's part of her day 2, so she wasn't
so let me give you
selfish.
the ball.
And yeah, we was like, because everybody's like, oh, she about to get 80 today, and she was like, nah, it's everybody's senior
But that's
night.
the other thing. Even if it's not senior night, though, like she's a good teammate.
Yeah.
She understands like the moment. The moment's not too big for her. She doesn't like, She doesn't panic. She doesn't play too fast. Like very poised for a freshman. Just
Yeah, I believe gifted her whole team some shoes for me, but
Yeah.
just, you know,
Yeah.
like, good teammate, leader, wise beyond her years as a freshman. Rashad, I see you over there.
No, I mean, all I'm thinking about is like loving basketball too,
Yeah, that's
with Bronny and Juju.
They went to school, you know, they both was at Sierra King.
I'm just trying to figure it out why they ain't teamed up. At least let her train him or something. And get his shit together. See some of that shit rub off.
it's familiar now. It's good.
I'm just asking questions.
Rashad, you turned the corner.
I'm just asking
You were
questions.
pro LeBron for a good 3 days of Gil Is
She's
OUT
like
On.
prototypical love in basketball. She's a hooper. She's a pretty girl. She go out there. She really can do that. Like, Ronnie, what you doing over there, bro? You gotta get in study hall and flirt a little bit. You get out there and play a little harder, bro.
Ain't no damn study hall, man. Motherfucker at home.
That's the goddamn problem. You get in the gym like Juju. Juju in the gym.
All right, well, let's keep this moving. You know, even though she goes to SC, I'm a UCLA guy. Number 1 seed, I think first time since the 80s, early 90s, they got that number 1
Probably
seed.
what Cheryl Swoops them. I mean, Lisa Leslie
I think
and
it was Cheryl. Yeah, it's been a minute, but we'll see if SC can do something in this tournament. Probably won't advance further than UCLA, but that is what it is.
You crazy.
Let's just stop it.
UCLA got a girls team?
ouch.
Number 1 public school in the country for a reason. Okay. We'll see y'all.
Y'all got a number 1 seed?
No, number 1 public school.
Oh, I was gonna, do you have a number 1 seed? What's y'all seed?
I think 2, or 2 or 3.
Oh,
We're in the mix. We're in the mix. You know, the strong 2 though, very strong.
Okay.
Powerful 2. Powerful 2. No, just kidding. Let's move back over to the NBA. Gotta talk about these Knicks, more specifically Jalen Brunson. Continues to show us all that it ain't the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog, and Brunson is a dog. After giving the Blazer 45 in a win on Thursday, Brunson lit up the Kings on Saturday in Sacramento, dropping 42 points on them. He became the 4th Knick in history and first guard with back-to-back 40-point games, joining Bernard King, Patrick Ewing, and Melo. Brunson followed that up. Yeah. Faked him out. He followed that up with 34 on Monday in the Bay against the struggling Warriors as they move back to the 10th seed.
You didn't have to say out.
I'm just saying. Playing contention. So in his last 3 games, Brunson's averaging 40 points, 4.3 dimes, shooting nearly 52% from the field, 36% from 3. Gil, are those good numbers?
Hell yeah.
How good?
Good enough to get you out of the first round.
Okay. This is what we call progress, ladies and gentlemen. This is progress. I'll give you.
They play in Orlando. All right, so it's Orlando in the first round, then they got Boston. Okay.
But I think the Magic have won the season series against the Knicks. I just
Yo,
wanna-
I thought about it this morning. I'm glad you said that.
Okay.
I think Orlando can get them around. I ain't gonna say they're gonna beat them. I think Orlando can push them all the way, and it's gonna be fucking tough.
Yeah.
Like,
But-
them young boys don't know no better with a good ass coach over there. Jamal coaching
Jamal
his ass
coach,
off,
yeah.
right? Paulo, the kid, he can carry a series.
Paolo Banchero,
He can carry a
all-star in
series.
his second season.
I'm just,
In the playoff, and with
I'm
the
think-
playoff refs, you know them playoff refs is different.
I'm dead ass serious, man. I think they can get them boys like a real, cause I don't believe like
They get them to 6.
with no Julius Randle.
Yeah, and he's allegedly ramping up. Still
Yeah,
trying to-
but-
he avoided surgery, but seeing if he can get right. Nah,
Still, you don't know what if he gonna get.
Yeah.
He can come back the first round, and you know how this shit go to playoffs, dog. You know how this.
OG Anunoby also dealing with
he's-
elbow.
Yeah, he hit that. Mitchell
That's what
Robinson.
I said.
It ain't.
They limping into the playoffs. They're gonna limp into the playoffs.
Yeah, I'm
So
a tough first round, I think, man.
we love to do higher lower here, courtesy of Underdog Fantasy. So higher lower, 7.5 playoff wins for the Knicks, Gil.
7.5
7.5, higher lower.
lower.
All right, we are, ladies and gentlemen. Take
7.5.
That means they got to
I'm taking-
win 4, then
I'm taking
win
lower.
3 against Boston. Get
I'm
the fuck
taking
outta
lower.
here.
Yeah,
I'm going lower.
I
on
could
that,
win
too.
3 against Boston.
I'm taking lower.
yeah. I think that's unanimous. Lower.
Lower.
Well, Cheryl, when you speak, I actually listen. I don't really, some of this couch. You and Kenya and Rashad.
So you said, wait, 7.5?
Yeah, that,
Seven-
That means you got to
Yeah.
win both series.
Yeah.
basically you got to win both series.
We will revisit this video
Yeah. Because you definitely got to get 4 wins.
You got to get 4 to get out of the
There's
first
no
round.
such thing
and
as
then
that.
you got to
Yeah, so you definitely got to win 2 series. So that's what that
then
says.
beat Boston. Okay,
So 4.5 playoff wins, high or low.
basically
4.5.
4.5.
They just got to win
I give
one
them.
in Boston.
I can go higher on 5. 4.5.
You gotta win one in Boston.
I think
You
they'll
gotta
win
win
one
one.
for Boston.
You think they'll win one in Boston?
No.
No.
Hell no.
Not lead on lead.
Not a chance. Not in that.
not
big-
in
Not
Boston.
in the playoffs.
Just
I
get a
don't
little
think
more.
so either.
Hey.
Not,
coming
play,
back at
not
our
resident
playoffs.
Celtics.
That's what I said. They win game 3 at home and then lose 4-5. You know,
Did
they
y'all
get that
watch the
one.
game last night?
Huh?
Did y'all watch the game last night?
Nobody watches the
What, the
Knicks.
Knicks?
Yeah, the
No
Knicks.
one watches the Knicks but New York.
No, it was on ESPN. We were wrong.
Did you watch it?
It's nasty. They nasty.
Yeah, they're
Who?
nasty basketball.
They
The
who?
Knicks are nasty.
They playing hard.
And they still beat
Defending.
the Warriors full
But-
go Warriors. Nasty, nothing.
Full go
Undersized. You
Well,
got
it is
Josh
the
Hart
Warriors
running the
right now. The
floor.
Warriors aren't
Full
very
go
good.
Warriors.
Right
I'm
now.
just saying, like, it's
Nigga
just
played
Josh
48
Hart.
minutes.
Josh Hart and McBride both played almost the whole
No,
game.
He played
Josh Hart played 48.
Josh Hart played the
So
whole
think
game.
about that.
The other
He
kid
had-
played 46 minutes.
He had to play the whole game because they so undermanned.
Who did?
Josh Hart
Josh
Josh
Hart.
Hart.
And he had a triple-double.
played all 48.
We're going to talk
Had a
about him in a
triple-double.
second.
And then the kid McBride played. He took him out for a minute and
Had
29
29.
seconds.
Had career
He
high.
had 29.
Wow.
That's
They
Took him
had
out for
no
a
big.
minute
They had no
29
what?
seconds.
They playing with Harkenstein is the big.
Hartenstein.
That's
Like,
what,
Shout out I
So back to what. So last night we were watching the game, right?
Papa Flow.
And my thing is, they got Hartenstein out there at any point, right? I'm like, why the hell they taking y'all so long to double team Jalen Brunson?
Right. What are y'all doing? There ain't nobody
keep
else
switching.
out there on the
Fucking
floor.
keep
Yeah.
switching.
Ain't
You got
nobody else
you
out
daring
there.
Josh Hart to shoot the bitch. You ain't even. They ain't
He
even
ain't
stunt
even looking.
him.
He ain't even looking at the rim.
You got Devin Cheese, the kid that went
Vincenzo, they
to
did
him.
Vincenzo.
He the only one that's aggressive,
Right.
Other than Jalen Brunson out there, bitch.
He just be shooting at me.
We'll pull it.
He fired that motherfucker. And they ain't double till they just keep switching the pick and roll and putting Steph in the pick and roll and put whoever they
Man.
want to in the pick and roll to get Gary Payton off of him.
That's why I
like-
said the league's so different. The way that all the teams guard,
Yeah,
it's
I'm
like they
just-
go late to. Some guys they double right away, get the ball out of his hands. Some guys is like, why haven't y'all doubled this nigga the whole time?
Yeah, well, with the Knicks, with Jalen Brunson being all they got, why wouldn't you do it?
Yeah, well, I'm thinking.
Right?
listen,
Make somebody else.
Jamal Mosley ain't gonna let him play freely. I can tell you that shit. One thing for sure, 2 things for certain. Jamal gonna get that ball out of his
But they
hand.
do got more guys to throw at them though. Orlando do. For the Knicks, they ain't really got a lot of players, so they was probably preserving.
gonna-
Like, look, let's preserve our guys. But why is it that the Warriors are not taking advantage?
Nick preserved what guys?
They're trying to preserve their guys.
Ooh, they ain't got nobody to preserve. Everybody who played
The
is
2 guys that they playing a whole lot. They got,
Yeah, that's it.
They burning them out.
That's all they got.
So I'm saying for Steve Kerr, why wouldn't you try to
Full court press and stuff like that.
like run them guys in the ground? Like you letting.
That's a regular season game.
It's weird.
They're not.
But we trying to get in the fucking
Yeah.
playoff. We
That's
fighting
weird.
against the playoff. We trying to
Weird,
get out
bro.
this. We was in 9th. We trying to get out this fucking
Yeah.
hole.
You needed that win
Yeah.
last
That
night.
win.
You needed
At
that
home?
At home.
And you should have gotten
Yeah.
that win
You
last night.
At home, you
At
gotta
home.
get
had
that.
Knicks
2
ain't got
rebounds
nobody.
in the second half.
You had a higher low.
We're
You had a
not
higher
going
low
back.
on
5 points.
I'm just saying.
We're not going back there.
I had him over
Man, they really
9.5. He
We're
had
not going back there today.
Did you see how that
doing?
impacts your life? You
Yes.
gotta, like, what you doing? Move around.
two boards in the second half, bro. No.
Warriors 17 and
Yeah, you gotta
18
do
at
that.
home right now this season. So
Hey, what did you say?
they are 17 and 18 at home this season, which is
Crazy.
what the young kids call boo boo.
It is boo boo. Old people
Yeah,
say it
nah.
too.
They got more road games than they do home games.
Yeah,
left.
that's crazy.
Which may not be a bad thing. With
Depending on who they
how
play.
they playing, but I'm saying look how they looking at the crib.
7 teams over 500.
That's crazy.
Hey, at least we get in the playoffs this year.
We'll see, Gil. I'm optimistic.
You eating something?
The rest of
If
the
we,
schedule
if we playing Golden State, you really think Golden State with this horrible ass record they had and how bad this year is
Thank you.
that they wanna
But that's just a 9-10 game right now.
they wanna
you
go
got to
to
win
the
that one.
They wanna go to the playoffs.
But you got to
You
win
don't think
that
they
one.
want to go?
You got to win that one, then you got to go 7-8, which may be Mavs, Suns.
They need a lot of they need a lottery
They
pick.
do.
They're
They
not
do.
getting one.
Huh?
They're not getting one.
They losing to someone?
But-
They 10th.
okay, what pick you think they're gonna get being 10th?
10 Lamb. 10 Lamb. That's
11.
the lot.
What they
the
do with
lottery.
their last lottery pick?
Huh?
Wiseman,
You know what happened to the last security guard?
In Detroit now.
fucking Wiseman.
The nigga gone. He ain't even in Detroit no more, is he?
Yeah, in Detroit.
In Detroit?
Yeah, he's doing all right now. He's actually finding his way.
So we've talked about Brunson a little bit. I think we can all agree he'll probably make an All-NBA team. I think a lot of us were leaning towards third, but is he playing well enough to move into that second All-NBA or even first range?
Not first. Because you got Luka and Shea out there.
Yeah.
Nah, it's definitely not first.
Yeah, Luka or Shea's gonna be the first guard. That's what I said. Then you got Devin Booker.
I think
And-
He playing better than Book.
Second team.
He playing better than Steph.
Second team is
And
feasible.
it's
So to be him and
positionless.
Lemon
Second team
Book?
feasible.
Yeah.
So second team is very feasible.
It is positionless. Obviously, we got some guys with some injury issues that'll be out the mix potentially.
Him and Book second team.
Very,
He deserves
very
at least
feasible.
second.
Yeah, that's a him and Book second team. That's
Very
Yeah.
feasible.
Bob's playing pretty good though. But I think they playing like the same.
We
Like
just
they're
don't see it.
Yeah, we don't see it.
Yeah.
But he's been playing really good lately.
Who?
De'Aaron Fox for sack.
Would you say the Kings have a better team than the Knicks, though?
Yes.
So
Because the bonus is out there doing
triple
and
double,
Fox-
double,
I mean,
double.
Malik Monk is
Yeah.
a monster out there. Monster.
So I think what Brunson's doing with this Knicks squad, especially with all the injuries that they've been dealing with, without Julius Randle, keeping them in the top four,
Yeah.
got to be taken into consideration.
For sure.
But we also got to show some love to Josh Hart, who's been holding it down with Julius Randle's sideline. OG Anunoby dealing with his elbow injury. So Monday, Hart dropped his 5th triple-double since January 30th. He also has 5 career triple-doubles, all in that span. Played the entire game.
It's crazy with him is how dominant he has been, right? That he preserves so much in his tank, and when needed, he uses it. Like in the last 22 games, he's had double-digit rebounds, 17 of those.
Yeah.
Big
For
rebound
guard.
games too.
He's averaging
Like
14
19,
rebounds. And
17, like you're
Big
having big
joints.
Big, and the ones that he didn't, those 5 he didn't, he still had 8 or 9.
Yeah.
Right, so you're talking about a guard who's rebounding, who's like that all-purpose type of player.
Playing close to, I think, 43 minutes a game the month of March. You watched that Warriors game last night. It was on Kuminga. I'm saying at his height, what he's able to do. Because I'm watching the game. I'm looking at all these little dudes on the Knicks rolling around. But he's drawing that assignment, taking power forwards and holding his own and having to play.
I think Tibbs is going to him and McBride and basically having that confidence talk with them like, I'm going to play y'all. I need y'all to run empty on me, like leave it on the court. And then as long as y'all want to keep going, we're going to keep you going. And I seen him in the huddle one time, and it looked like Josh wasn't thinking about minutes. He wasn't thinking about nothing but let's try to get this game. We on the road, let's take one on these boys. 48 minutes, that's different. That's old school shit. Like we playing on concrete at the park. Like we playing all day.
48 minutes today's game, that's impressive.
Yeah.
You got the Villanova
That's
crew
real.
out there. I'm just saying these guys familiar with each
Drug
other,
test?
playing for each other. So, Gil, is it time to put some respect on the Knicks name? Because I recall a show not too long ago, you literally walked off the set.
I walked out and said, what did you say about
We were
that?
talking about Jalen Brunson.
No, what
Hurt
did
my
you
feelings.
say? No, what did you say
I
exactly?
don't remember. As you know.
Well, I think he said something about them making the playoffs.
No. I always had them getting out of the first round. Remember they was playing against the Cavs then.
Yep,
They could beat the
you
Cavs.
did.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's it. So if I walked off, it was because you said something just
Being a star.
outlandish.
Superstar.
Something very reasonable.
Nah, that was old. It was like, oh, they the
Something
number
very
1 team.
reasonable.
Can they be the number 1 team? It was something
Something like that.
ridiculous.
very
Something like that.
It was
reasonable.
just something ridiculous.
Merely a host, but very
I
rational.
was watching. I wasn't here though.
It was something ridiculous.
I was here. I was like, what is Gil going?
When it got snacks, didn't bring me one. Just, standard.
Yeah, I seen
But
that
time to
shit.
put some respect on the Knicks name. I mean, what they're doing right now with this squad, with that.
Yeah, I mean, they've been getting their love all season. They've been 5 all season, 4 or 5 all season. So yeah,
Okay.
they're gonna win the first round, then they out. We got it.
New Yorkers, embrace us when we pull up. Show us some.
I heard they packing me out in New York anyway, so I'm not really.
I mean, Gil, you do a lot
They
of
said in
things
the
every
Bronx right now, there's like, your man out there, your man out there liking twerk videos from the dudes. Like, bro, y'all, come on, barbershop guys.
They want to put a Timberland
Nothing
boot
about
outside
Troy.
your head.
That's why you can't, barbers take shit too serious.
Everybody takes shit too serious. They just do. Everybody. Yeah, y'all don't know Gil by now. Y'all don't know
Twerk? No.
Y'all don't know Gil. Y'all don't know Gil by now. Some saucy 12.
I can't help myself. No, I just can't.
What'd you say? It's still a
It's still a twerk.
I'm looking at the page that y'all collabing on, posting shit. I'm posting shit. I look at the comments like, man, this shit ain't got nothing to do with me.
We talked about this, minding our business. I don't know what's going on.
I'm in harm's way because it's people in that motherfuckers typing in different languages on the bitch. I'm he didn't piss the world. He didn't piss the world.
I got everything going.
I
got the Argentina. I got them speaking in Spanish.
Yeah, you pissing people off, boy. Listen, yeah, absolutely.
He translated for me.
Like, oh, he's talking about the same shit.
Yeah, I ain't even got the time.
Yeah, you know, you got ex-NBA players. Was it Nocioni defending Manu? And I'm like, Nocioni, you an NBA player. Relax.
Yeah.
I done whooped your ass up and down that arena. Relax, bro. Let Ginobili fight Ginobili's battle. So we went back and forth. He had it in Spanish, so I just interpreted that I was better than him.
You didn't
I interpreted it the way I wanted to.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was like basically Gilbert is better than
Gilberto.
Ginobili, and we love Gilbert, and you know I took Spanish 1, 1, and 2, and that's what it looked like to me.
Gilberto no es bueno. Gilberto no es bueno. No bueno, Gilberto.
No.
That's funny.
All right. Well, let's keep, ladies and gentlemen, always a productive day on Gil's Arena presented by Underdog Fantasy. Whoop, whoop. Download the Underdog Fantasy app, use promo code Gil. They'll match your first deposit up to $100 and give you a free pick 'em. Let's talk about Zion, man. You know, they say the best ability is availability. And after a few injury-plagued seasons, Zion Williamson is back looking like the Zion of old. So Zion came up big in a win against the Clippers, dropping 34.7 boards to help the Pels win the season series 3-1. In that game, he also embraced the challenge of guarding Kawhi in the fourth quarter. So after Trey Murray tried to take the Kawhi assignment, Zion said, quote, nah, I got him.
Wow.
Zion followed that up by dropping 26 and 10 on the Blazers to move the Pels a game behind the Clippers for the 4th seed in the West. Why that's interesting is that the Pelicans now own the tiebreaker over the Clips as they battle for that 4th spot. And according to ESPN's Brian Windhorst, Zion has lost 25 pounds since the in-season tournament. No easy feat with that
That's impressive.
New Orleans culinary climate. Last 5 games.
Relax. We know your body works a little bit different than everybody.
No, I'm just saying, the reason that, people ask, so here's the thing, right? Did he play last year?
No.
His weight was up. How many games he missed this year?
Not,
It don't matter.
Not a lot. Yeah,
It don't matter. His weight down.
Yeah.
Fucking direct correlation.
Yeah.
Fuck. That's all I'm getting at, man. The more games he plays, you're going to.
Yeah.
He don't have time to sit around and fucking just eat.
Zion's played 56 games this year.
He don't have time to sit around just fucking. He was hurt last year, sitting around fucking eating on the bench, eating in the locker room, living in New Orleans, eating fucking etouffee and fucking goddamn beignets and shit. Like, he on the plane, they monitoring Zion, whether his meal is here, everybody.
That's hard.
I'm just saying, though, if that's what they got to do, and he's been available, he's been playing, so it's a direct correlation, man. He playing minutes, his weight is down.
Some in the media, though.
He don't play minutes, his weight gonna be up.
Yeah.
It's a fucking seesaw. You ever rode one? God damn.
You know, if you ain't got no friends, you can't go up.
You gonna jump.
But it's gonna come back down.
That shit hurt, too.
What?
That shit hurt.
That jump and that fall. That shit. Like, damn, ain't nobody on the other end of this motherfucker. Shit. Mama!
I had a lot of friends, so I was on the seesaw by myself a lot.
But, you know, we had Zion on the show in Summer League. Talked about he was trying to follow the Bron blueprint.
I just want some friends. Won't you want to be my friend today?
Sure, but other people be on the seesaw. Well, hey, why you jumping so much fast? Goddamn man, calm down. Listen, I ain't gonna get on the seesaw with Cheryl no more, mama. Cheryl mean, mama.
She jump too high. She be jumping. It hurt when Cheryl on the seesaw.
She too competitive.
Okay.
She too competitive at this one.
Who's next?
Yeah.
I really enjoy my job. I want to
Cheryl, like, if you can't dribble and do this shit
At the same time.
goddamn, I don't want to fucking play with you. Shit. The chest pass. Catch this chest pass.
Mama Cheryl mean. She's so mean to me.
So while some of the mainstream media have been very disrespectful of Zion, very critical of his situation, we've always been supportive on and off the court. Gil, you've given him a lot of good life advice, how to approach things on and off the court. But his last 5 games, Zion's averaging 29 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists. We got a few weeks left in the season before we get ready for playoffs. What does Zion's mentality need to be like these next few weeks?
The same as it's been. I mean, last summer was a rough one for him, just media-wise, right? He got beat up for stuff that didn't have nothing to do with basketball, of course. That's how they do. But he's played consistent, been available, lost weight, right? So everything that he told us on that interview, he's done, right? And this is a stepping stone to what we can expect next year.
He got him a quiet porn star. Listen.
Got him a quiet one.
Got him a quiet one now. Hey.
Where they at?
Hey, he found him one.
Shit.
On IG.
He found him
They're
one.
on IG. You know that?
So he found him
Don't
one.
be answering my DM.
No, they do. You gotta lead. You gotta lead with price.
So you loud.
I'm
She's
not.
quiet.
No, you can't say, "Hey, how you doing?" No, you start with the dollar amount, 1,500. What's up?
In the DM?
Yeah. And
I'm being too nice.
When they see money, like, rent.
I'm being nice.
Rent.
Then they respond.
Rent. Hey, I want to take you out to dinner. Yeah, I'm not going.
I'm cool. Yeah,
I'm
okay.
cool on that.
That's the simping shit.
They ain't looking for no
What's
gentleman.
What you say?
1,500 is a lot.
They
1,500.
looking
It's a
for a
lot.
sponsor, nigga.
Oh, man, I'm just, Ling Ling costs a lot less than that. Man.
Ning Ling gets you Ning Ling.
Yeah, I'm cool with
Porn gets you expertise. Depends on what you're looking for.
I'm a little older now. I'm one and done now.
Okay.
I don't need all that expertise no more.
You don't need expertise.
I don't need all that acrobatic
He
shit.
said, I am one and done.
So, Sher, what do you think about Zion? What he's
that's
been
what we
able to do
was
as of
talking
late? That was the attempt.
Oh.
I've
I know
always
you
been a
do.
Zion
My bad.
fan. I agree with Kenyon, though. Everybody's been all over Zion with his weight. And it's tough, right? And maybe it's different NBA side, WNBA, but it's tough going from being, collegiate athlete where everybody is like, here, taking care of you, you got your schedule, all of that. Now, all of a sudden, you're a pro. And you are on your own. You got to go get your life together, basically. And being in New Orleans, where the food is good, he's go eat. But I think the fact that I think you said he's lost 25 pounds?
Yeah, 25 pounds since
That's
December.
commendable.
Yeah.
And you can see it. You can see it in his body of work. You can see he looks like he's healthy. He looks like he's enjoying the game again and doing what he does. Zion's a hell of a player.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a big difference when you're overweight and can't play versus being in shape, losing weight, and you can see how dominant he is.
Yeah. Accountability.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I really see that stand out is that he took the challenge.
Now
We gave him
to
the challenge this summer. He took the challenge, and just being hungry and applying that discipline to dieting. And then, like Kenya say, you can't lose weight if you're not hooping. And if practice is not a hooping type of environment where they actually going up and down, he's still not gonna lose weight. So he had to be healthy enough to actually play. Yeah. And then he get them 56 games in. Shit, we see a different guy. And what he did to the Clippers, it looked different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They didn't have no answer for him.
It looks like the Zion, which we saw flashes of early in his career, obviously been injury plagued past few seasons, but the Zion that we talk about his ceiling, what we expected of him. And we talked about him a couple weeks ago. Numbers, y'all, I think it was like 23 a game, whatever it is. Mm-hmm. Not quite at that 25 threshold, but the way he's been playing now, gearing up for this playoff run, I feel like people are just sleeping on the Pelicans.
But he don't have to average 25. You got CJ and you got BI.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right? It'd be great if he did. He could, but he don't
Have to.
Have to. Because you got CJ that can carry any given quarter, any given half. CJ's a closer.
Yep.
BI's a closer. He can carry any given quarter, any given half. He can go on runs. So you need him to do exactly what he's doing, be in attack mode. Mm-hmm. Getting him to Gil's favorite thing, getting him in the penalty because he plays going downhill. That's what you're going to use in the playoffs. That's what he's going to need moving forward. I'm just happy to see him out there, man, moving the way he is and look like he's enjoying it more. But just like you said, man, when you ain't healthy, it's hard to enjoy it.
Yep.
So he's healthier now, man. He's out there. And he ain't wasting no time with you.
Yeah.
Like, that's the thing. Like, that's what the NBA is used to. Somebody out there fucking dancing with you and pulling up.
Yeah, he's just going.
He one and gone. He two and gone. So, hey, and there's nobody comparable to him in the league. Like, ain't nobody doing that.
Yeah, at that size.
You know what? I think people got to really understand, like, I know they heard you say 25 pounds, he lost 25 pounds, and they're like, oh, yeah, that's good. They don't realize how impressive that is. Like, 25 pounds during the season, I've never heard of it. I've never heard of a player losing that type of weight while during the season, because usually during the season, whatever we started training camp with, we usually gained weight unless you had 2% body fat, 3% body fat, and your metabolism just runs higher than everybody else, right? Other than that, you're gaining weight during the season because, you know, in the summer you're practicing 2 hours, you're doing beach runs and all that shit, right? So you eating lighter because it's hotter. During the season, plain food, Gatorade, coming in at 2, 3 a.m. in the morning, so you're eating at the wrong time. You usually gain weight. So to see someone lose 25 pounds really means he's really focused on what he's putting in his system.
It also means, like, his BMI, he needed to come down. Like, he needed to bring down a lot of the weight that he had on there. Was a lot of, like, water weight, flush weight. And once you flush that weight, now he's back to who he is. He probably will go up on weight. Probably go back up 5, 6 pounds because you're flushing your body all the way out. Everybody else in the league, when you get through training camp, that's your natural playing weight, running up and down every single day. So you're not gonna lose more weight. Naturally, everybody don't lose more weight because we already there. We gain weight because now we're eating and shit. So I think for him, he's flushed all the bullshit weight off from last year, sitting around eating. Now he's back to, like, where he is, which they didn't say what his weight is exactly right now. So he was at what, like 285?
They wouldn't
He was at 300?
I mean, you heard reports that, you know, somewhere in the 300 range. Obviously, we talked about the weight clause and just kind of all the stipulations in the
270,
contract.
he might be at like 270 now.
Yeah, it seems like
265 would be cold.
I don't think
seems like they were trying to play with his money.
Yet.
The way he moving?
He looked like it, don't it?
Nah.
He like 265,
He moving?
260 almost.
Remember in college when he that
285 then.
285, and you see how high he was.
Yeah.
So he's probably still 285, 290 probably.
Losing 25 from there?
Yeah, I mean, to what you
You would notice when he in the 270s and the 260s.
I'm seeing muscle when I
like
think
next
muscle
summer,
out of
well,
that
the next,
leg.
like going into next season, you will probably see him for the first time be ideal weight.
Who?
Zion.
Zion?
Yeah, to your point, to what you were saying, yeah, like most people don't have fucking 25 pounds to lose during the season.
Like even like the big dudes, like who's like they come into the season like Boris Diaw and stuff like that, right? Overweight, and they gained a lot of weight during the off season. They didn't lose 25 pounds during the season.
Yeah, they body just.
I damn gained almost 25 pounds during the season. Damn Gatorade and eating on the plane and all that P.F. Chang's shit.
But it do matter how much you're playing, what your minutes are. If your
44 minutes a game.
If your minutes like 20, 25 minutes, you're gonna gain.
Yeah, you're gonna gain.
44, 40 plus, you should be losing weight.
So Zion's been in the media spotlight since he was in high school. He's had a lot of hype coming into the league, but a struggle to live up to those expectations. But I just want to ask all of y'all, what impact did the fans and media have on you as a player? And were you able to tune out the naysayers, or did you use them as motivation? Cheryl, we'll start with you since you are the most successful of the couch.
I think for me, it was, I used it as motivation, but I also never got caught up in what the fans or people had to say, and media's gonna be media. If you talk to them, they love you, you're great. If you don't talk to them, then you ain't shit.
Yeah, that's crazy, right?
No, but right?
That's crazy. Yeah,
that's what it was. But I don't know. It was. I also think it's about your mindset and how strong you are mentally. Like, how can you deal with it? Because a lot of people can't deal with fans just constantly going at them. They can't deal with the media having, all sorts of negative stuff to say. I'm built different, so that negative stuff never really affected me because I was just going to go and do me regardless.
How do you think you would have been able to handle that kind of in this day and age where, fans have access to you 24 hours a day? They can say all the wild, reckless, crazy shit that they want to you. And for me, personally, I look at everything. So, I'm monitoring the chat on this show. They talk crazy, all the tweets, whatever. Sure. Gil gets caught up in some shit, and I'm getting packed up for that too. Like, I see everything. So, how about yourself and for all you guys just as players now, or if you were playing nowadays?
But also, social media was very different when I played than it is today, right? We didn't have all everything, TikTok and Twitter. We didn't have all that. I don't know what
phones,
it was.
Right? Y'all didn't have phones back then, right?
We had phones.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. We had the big phones.
The big one.
These, yeah.
the throwing antenna.
That's what we had.
Now the one on the block, Run DMC.
You gotta go 2, 3.
But I think it was, I don't know, I think it was like Facebook and, I don't know, MySpace or something. I don't
it was
know.
a better time.
But
MySpace.
social media was very different, right? So I never really had to worry about all the stuff that was on social media. But I will say, even today, though, right? Like, fans, they still are going to say what they want to say if you're not saying what they want you to say or what they want to hear. I don't know. I look at what I want to look at. I respond to what I want to respond to. And if I don't, I just kind of just move right by it. Or you get blocked.
Yeah. Block button is your friend.
I can do whatever I want to do with my page.
Yeah, but it's crazy. You see enough of it, it just becomes white noise after a while. But Rashad, when you were playing, what impact did fans and the media have on you?
Big impact. Big impact. It started for me in my freshman year of high school. I won co-player of the year, freshman. Wasn't supposed to play varsity, ended up doing more than they expected me to do, and I got a praise. Coming in my sophomore year, I started getting criticized. So when you talk about a lot of mental health stuff, I didn't know how to deal with it at that young of an age, 15, 16 years old, trying to figure out, damn, y'all loved me last year. Now y'all not fucking with me this year. Go to boarding school 2 years where there's no media, no coverage. Thrive. Get to UNC freshman year, they love me again. So, all right, they love me again. Sophomore year, coach get fired, they blame me, they hate me again. And when I got to college, I started falling into the message boards and the forums.
Yeah, very big back in those days.
Very big. But the only reason I wanted to know where the love was coming from and where the hate was coming from. And it was coming from the fans. So it was like, damn, I thought y'all was our fans and y'all dibbling, dabbling, choosing when y'all want to fuck with me and when y'all don't. So I went from being the hero to being the villain in my own ecosystem. And so it developed a tough skin for me because I knew I was the best player and I was the leader, so I needed to be able to be an example. And I took the challenge for changing the narrative every time. I felt that energy. All right, the fans is gonna love me, they're gonna hate me. And at the end, by the time we won the championship, I knew that was gonna be the thing that brung everybody in. But leaving Carolina, going into the whole new system, I was like, all right, go to Minnesota. Got drafted, fresh start. First question, some bullshit from the media. How you feel about being compared to J.R. Ryder? His last memory in Minnesota was being in the crack house as a player. So they had already labeled me as this guy that wasn't gonna be the guy that we're gonna look forward to. So mentally, I had to readjust a whole different mindset, just knowing that the media wasn't gonna be on my side unless I was playing well. Fans not gonna be on my side unless I'm playing well, doing something right. So I always had a battle with the media, always had a battle with the fans, even now. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers that don't know me don't like me because I'm up here speaking truth and I ain't accomplished to their liking. But you gonna hear me anyway because I ain't going nowhere, so fuck all y'all.
And Kane, how about yourself?
Yeah, y'all been around me for a while, man. I just ain't really gave a fuck what nobody had to say. Like, the places I played in, people that cheered, I love them. The fans that's... I've always taken certain things with a grain of salt. To everybody's point here, like, you can be playing well, they gon' cheer, you can boo. I've never picked up a paper or tuned in to watch the news or Sports Center after a game. I never picked up a paper the next morning to see what a reporter had to say about me and my play or our team. I never did. And if I got wind of, you know how you come in and team will warn you, something was said, this, that, and the third about from certain media guys, and if that was the case, then I put you in a certain box. But no, and you ask me certain questions while we interviewing, it don't move me. And I let you know, like, I'm not reading what you write no way, so it don't, like, I tell you straight up, like, I'm not gonna read what you write no fucking way, so the fuck on, like, it don't matter. Like, that was just my approach. Like, I wasn't there to satisfy the media or certain fans that didn't care for me, right? I had enough love and enough things going on from real fans and real people, and I just never considered the media to be in that circle. But nah, man, I just showed up to do my job, man. And if the people in the locker room respected what I was doing, was enough for me.
Yep.
So that's just the way I approached it, man. I you know the old saying, opinions like assholes, man. Everybody got one.
Not everybody.
And most of them are stinky.
And they all stink.
Some of those people in the army, their legs blew off. They ain't got assholes.
Stinky.
Seen a couple.
Torso
gold.
How about for yourself? Obviously, you dealt with some situation in your career. Felt like media and fans kind of turned on you, but for you, just what was your relationship like with fans and the media, and what impact did they have on you as a player?
I was an entertainer, right? From in high school, understood. You know, my dad was, you know, an actor, so just watching him like go from the car to become an entertainer, doing his lines, you know what I mean? Just watching it, so I understood early, like, as soon as I leave the house and get inside the gym, I'm entertaining everyone with my play, with charisma, style, smiling, yelling at the ref. I knew it was part of someone's watching everything, right? So the better I got, the more I entertained, right? So with media, I knew how to play media, right? Beat them to the punch before they can. So like when Austin Reeves, I would have already said something before I even got that question. I would have said, hey, I know why y'all here, yep. Got dunked on. How y'all feel about it? You know, I would have already done whatever questions they had, I already took it out of their hands and relayed it. That's why I was really good at blogging. So I don't really care about the good or the bad, how many people are talking. That's all I give a fuck about is the numbers, right? You know, I don't care if 20,000 people saying fuck me, this 20,000 people showed up, cool, right? That's it, 20,000 people showed up. That's all I care about. Let me know when no one shows up. Then that's when, like, oh shit, I need to change on what I'm doing. As long as you're showing up to the circus, goddammit, the clown's gonna come out. That's how I treat it. All right, come back tomorrow. Right, so you can't troll me because I'm always in troll mode. My page, everything. If I'm commenting, I'm in troll mode. There's no, like, I'm not serious. There's nothing serious about me when I'm serious in my home. Once I hit the internet, it's a game. Let's play.
I always took that same approach too, because I learned that. You learn that in media training. The good, fuck the bad.
Yep.
It's the fact that they talking.
Yep.
Right? And then it became the types of articles that they were writing were like the defamation type, right? That could affect the longevity of things after basketball that actually affected me. There was a couple articles. One article was McCann's $1 million body, 10-cent brain. Mystery man. You know, attitude, all these other things just because I wasn't the agreeable. I was never been. But these things trickle down towards trying to get a job or trying to get in certain circles. They, oh, I remember that article about you. You got an attitude problem. You ain't a team player. You this, you that. And that allows the media when they say that the pen is mightier than the sword, my lord. And that's because the pen is the media's pendulum. They get to actually write your story if you don't write your own. And that's why speaking up is important. And that's always been the fight between me and the media and me and the fans. It's like, y'all not gonna control the narrative of my story. I'm gonna always be the one to tell my story. I'm not gonna sit back and let the story be written for me and I show up in public and y'all like, oh yeah, we heard about you. Fuck you heard about me. Fuck you know about me. You don't know shit about me. And that's the thing that's unfair to the next generation is they don't understand that the perception can be written for you if you don't speak up for yourself.
Well, they're going to do that anyway.
No matter what?
Yeah.
Like, this is true. Yesterday,
They'll do that anyway.
I got a DM from Newsweek.
Uh-oh.
You ever heard of them?
I'm familiar.
Yeah. They wrote, hey, message from our reporter. We have a post about the worst teammates in NBA history and featured you on that list while discussing your gun-related suspension. Just wanted to reach out to see if you had either a comment about either your position or that worst teammate list of your suspension in regards to being a part of the Wizards collection. I wrote, did my teammates vote me that, or is this just a guess because of the gun thing? I said, pretty sure the worst teammate will go against, I said, pretty sure the worst teammate will go against my teammates' think and thought of me during that time. I said, I got suspended after this move. Every single teammate is enjoying it. I said, I don't want to mess up your article, right? I said, I know you ain't gonna want to mess up your article, but let me know. I said, you might want to use sources to say it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it can, you know, seem a bit better because if you try to talk to a teammate, they're not going to agree with you. So use sources said so it can, you can entertain, right? And like, I don't give a fuck what you write, dog. Like, I don't care, man.
That's one.
So you better than me for responding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy to help. Like there was
Newsweek is a big publication.
Yesterday, someone hit me and said, "Yo, there's someone's on YouTube writing something about you." The headline said this: Gilbert Arenas' gun, the locker room gun thing was about a tranny, not money.
Whoa.
So I sent $20.
Wow.
I said, so I'm pulling guns on my teammate over. I didn't use the correct language.
So don't tell us what you said.
I said, but a man, woman in a whole different language. Man, woman, right. Whole mood change. Oh man, this is just what I heard. I ain't mean to say it like this.
Of course.
Nah, it's just,
you had to correct it.
I just asked the question. So you're thinking we pulled guns over a man girl? Really? Is that what we going now?
Oh man.
Then it became thing, and then like I'm not going. Listen, it's entertainment. You're trying to get your views.
Yeah.
I get it. I'm not here to, talk down on you. I'm here for entertainment myself, dog.
Yep.
I'm here for entertainment. I don't really care. Yeah.
Clickbait.
Yeah, get your views. He had 800 people in there. And what's so funny is a lot of people follow me and said, I seen how you handle the situation, I'm following you. Welcome to the page. Gets wild over here.
And now I'm unfollowing you. No, I'm just kidding. Well, let's keep this thing moving. Now it is time for our SeatGeek question of the day. That question is, if you could see any in-game dunk in history live, which dunk are you picking?
Did we have that question already?
We have not.
A dunk. No, that was game. That was game. Or player.
Best dunk.
You said the best dunk that ever happened.
But any in-game dunk in history live.
Oh,
So if you could see any in-game dunk in history live, which dunk you picking?
Vince Carter Olympic dunk.
Over Frederick Weiss?
By far.
It's a good dunk. You can see any in-game dunk in history live, which dunk are you picking?
Pick a Sean Kemp dunk.
Lister Blister. Chris Gatling dap.
Which one? Which one? The dap or this one?
The dap.
Hey,
I'm gonna go with the dap.
What's up, my nigga?
I'm gonna go with the dap. Like, you the dunk on nigga and for him to dap you up after.
respect.
You got
Chris.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm just like,
Yeah,
you
that's-
got me?
Probably Daryl Dawkins.
Dap.
One of them rim breakers.
Wow.
Chocolate
Just
thunder.
chocolate, just one of them that broke the rim and the backboard shattered. Yeah, I would have been. Especially I would have been a kid too, so that would have
Going
been
wild.
the best thing I ever seen.
And the sheriff, you could see any in-game dunk in
I'm
history.
not sure. I'm gonna go with recency bias and just go with Ant-Man the other night.
Hey, that's a
Because I don't know.
Oh,
But
man,
that was.
in Salt Lake City.
What'd you
Or being
say?
that motherfucker the first day Shaq made that motherfucker fold up.
Yeah.
Hydraulic on that shit.
Yeah, that shit.
And that motherfucker folded up. I'm
Was
like,
that in New Jersey? What game was that against the net? When he yeah.
Then he did. I mean, how many? I don't even know if that's called rim breaking. How many, like
there's a couple.
He collapsed
that
the whole
season?
stand.
How many collapses was it? Like two or three?
Yeah,
Two or three.
Wild times. Oh man.
That Darvin Ham dunk was kind of crazy too.
College.
Broke the.
When he broke the rim?
Yeah,
Was that
Or the
college?
backboard?
it was a tip.
That was college.
That was college. Yeah.
Texas Tech.
Yeah.
Anything that had to do with some shattering, like because you know it's gonna be at least 30 minutes before they can get a new one up there.
Maybe
hour,
shit
2
depends on
hours.
what gym you at.
Yeah.
Dude, they ain't
That's
no-
it, huh? That
ain't
game
no-
over.
That's it. Yeah, that's it. We ain't got another one.
Blow
We ain't
this
got
bitch
another one in the back.
Steve,
Oh my God.
the whole chat is saying when Pat Ewing got his ass dunked on and fell and fell on his back.
And goddamn Pat Ewing pushed him.
Yeah.
Push?
Yeah, the push dunk and pat on his back doing one of these.
You and this phone.
I would go with the Shaq on Chris Dudley too, just so I could crack up. So remember to download the SeatGeek app. Use promo code Gil for $20 off your first purchase. We got our resident Knicks fan, so we had to throw him a Knicks bone today. But once they get packed up, we will get right to clowning. Did somebody say LeBron? Wow. Okay. Don't talk about that enough. No. So LeBron and nothing Lakers related, Kenya. Just merely conveying the news. We are a basketball show, topical, trending, great hoops
Is
discussion.
LeBron related or Lakers related?
This has nothing to do with the Lakers.
Nobody care about the Lakers, baby.
We are
Not LeBron and JJ.
and the
Redick.
ninth seeded Lakers currently
This show
one
is
seed above the
sponsored
10th
by
seed.
LeBron James.
Rashad's favorite player. So LeBron and JJ Redick teamed up to launch the Mind the Game podcast, where they discuss strategy and the game we all love. On the first episode, LeBron had this to say about the most influential players in the league since MJ.
Since I've been watching the game, the most influence on the game, and obviously we know what Mike did for the game.
Sure.
You know, Steph and Allen Iverson are the two biggest influential guys in our game since I've been watching and covering it. Allen Iverson and Steph, they were just so relatable, and kids felt like they could be them. They were guys that was not always counted on. They were small in stature, and they just defied the odds. So you got AI, who's like unbelievable crossover, cornrows, arm sleeve. We wear arm sleeve. Everyone wears an arm sleeve now because of Allen Iverson. And he's going in the trenches, you know, laying it up over bigs, whatever the case may be. And now you have Steph, who's shooting over the Empire State Building. You know, it's like those two are the two most influential when you say the game, how they changed the game, and the kids, and like, those are two guys that you just wanted to watch every single night.
So Rashad, do you agree with LeBron saying,
Why you always go to me first?
because you were enjoying the clip
What
the
did you
most.
say?
You were enjoying the clip the most, brought to tears by it. Do you agree with LeBron saying AI and Steph are the most influential players since MJ?
He was speaking from his perspective. Why would I have? I don't know.
I'm asking you, do
Of
you-
course, I don't agree.
So who in your opinion are the most influential players since MJ?
Kobe.
And why do you feel like Kobe had more influence than those two gentlemen?
Well, I mean, since Mike, he won 5 championships and willed his team to victory after victory after victory, and never left the Lakers, and Nike and going through trials and tribulations and overcoming them and being a family man and giving back to the game as a teacher, coming from a student, becoming a master. I mean, going over to China and doing what he was doing in China and the women's game and having daughters and trying to influence that side. Man, I mean, I just, you know, like I said, people gonna have their own perspectives of who did what for them. And then Kobe Bryant transcended a lot of things. And Allen Iverson came in, that was my favorite player starting off. Like, there was nobody else. And I grew into becoming a student of Kobe Bryant, but influence-wise, seeing how his signature shoe came about and then how it went to a whole nother level. Everybody's still wearing them, still copping them, colorways and exclusives and limited editions and statues. And I mean, he won an Oscar, books. I mean, the inspiration, the motivation behind everything that he do, I just feel like Kobe's different.
Yeah. So Kenny, do you agree or disagree with LeBron saying that Steph and AI are the most influential players in the league since MJ?
I agree. You have more people walking around this earth that their size, right? People don't know Steph 6'2", 6'3". They don't know that, right? Just because he's skinny, right? People didn't know that coming in. So there's more people that can relate to size, guys their size and stature, and you had just a generation of hoopers with the Allen Iverson influence that influenced, right? A whole generation of hoopers from just being him, right? You can be nice at the game of basketball, but you don't have to conform to this corporate way of doing it. And including myself, a lot of us can relate to that. Me coming in 2000, him being in year 4 or 5 already. I'm saying, like, he was already laying the blueprint. And with the Steph thing, yeah, like more, you just look at it, right?
Yeah.
The way the game of basketball is played nowadays is single-handedly because of Steph Curry.
At pretty much every level, right?
At every level.
Even at the youth level, kids.
At every level, more kids think they can be Steph Curry than LeBron James. More kids think they can be Allen Iverson than Kobe Bryant at the time. Just because the size stature can relate more to it. In the hood, Allen Iverson was a staple in the hood. Like, people knew that. You say Allen Iverson, that Reebok, that shoe was selling, that image, that likeness, that from when we went to the big 3, you walk in that arena, it's all 3 jerseys from every team he's been on from college on. It's just that influence. And I think Steph has that same thing. When he's done playing, and people would really appreciate it more. And they look back at, like, damn, he did this for the game. Right, so I agree with LeBron.
Yeah, for sure. I think we look at AI, like Brian said, wearing the sleeves, but a lot of us were getting our hair braided, getting tattoos, still rocking the Georgetown shorts from those days. But Gil, when you look at what LeBron said, do you agree with him saying Steph and AI are most influential since MJ?
For the game of basketball, yeah. Because you can relate to, you can relate to those guys. Like, I understand what, McCants is saying, but, when you're talking about relating to somebody, it's not about their career itself, right? So championships, that doesn't have a factor into it. Like, more kids can be Steph Curry and AI versus being a 6'6" dude that can jump out the gym, right? When you're talking about a little kid, right, looking up to somebody. Yeah, they can see the dunking and stuff, but they can relate to just going out there shooting threes or dribbling around, doing a crossover. So the move they learn first will be AI's move and, Steph Curry's, chucking the three up, right? That's what anywhere from 8 years old to the day you can dunk, and most of those guys, so basically all the white community, they can be Steph Curry, right? Now, all of them can be Steph Curry. So when you're talking about more kids want to be a dribbler and a shooter over someone who can jump and dunk, right? So when you're talking about influencing the game, changing it, AI himself, damn near look like he invented arm tattoos, right? You know, in the NBA itself, right? The crossover, everybody wanted the AI crossover, no matter what color you were. You're talking about the rap community, it was AI. Barbershop, AI, right? He just covered so much ground just himself that you had to put in the dress code they see is because of AI, right? He just, Steph, right? When it comes to just like, to be Kobe, like he, you had to be a certain type of dude mentally, right? Everybody can identify with that, right? We can adore him and we love you. You know, we want number 8, number 24, Mamba for life, right? But y'all can't. you can't, right? You can yell it out all you want, but you can't. So it's like, okay, I can be Allen Iverson then. I can just go around trying to cross people over, don't need no game. You know, so.
Sure, do you agree with what LeBron saying about Steph and AI
I do.
being the most influential?
I do.
And why do you agree with it?
When I think about like influential, I don't just look at the basketball community. And they both have said it with the AI, it was more about his effect that he had on like our community and outside of basketball. The tattoos, the dress code, the cornrows, the do-rags, like you see that everywhere, not just on the basketball court, in the basketball world. And I agree, it's easier to think or relate to, I can be Allen Iverson, or Allen Iverson is me, you know? Came from the hood, like all of those things are very relatable. And when I look at Steph, it's the same thing. When you go to a gym or outside, kids are at half court or wherever trying to shoot threes. They want to be like Steph. And then even on the other side, like the women's side, there are a lot of people who make these comparisons to, oh, she's just like Steph, or she shoots the ball like Steph, or her game is like Steph. Not that I agree with that, but you hear it. You hear it more so than, and I'm a huge Kobe Bryant fan, but you hear it more so than, oh my God, her game is just like Kobe. Because to your point, no, it's not. You can't be. So yeah, I do. I think it's your own opinion, but when I think about two players that have had a huge influence on the game and on the culture, I would agree with those two.
And let's talk a little bit even about yourself, your influence on the game. You know, first woman with a signature shoe, obviously all the chips, natty, everything that you've been able to accomplish. When you look at the game now, current state of the game, in the past 15, 20 or so years, let's say, who's been the most influential on the women's side?
Oh gosh, in the past 15 years?
Let's say 15.
You know, I know for me a lot is like a recency bias for people. Like who do I relate to? I'm gonna go with A'ja Wilson. I think A'ja, where she is, what she's doing, the impact she's having on the community. I mean, winning back-to-back championships, like people, and it doesn't matter, black, white, and when you can reach different races and connect with people from different backgrounds, like to me, it says you're having an effect on people and you're a big influence. You know, A'ja, with her book, Dear Black Girls, like you have, the title is Dear Black Girls. It's for people who look like us, but you have girls from all different races. They're going out, they're buying the book, they want to read it because it's A'ja telling her story. And when I look at what she's doing on the court, like there's a whole different conversation we could have, but I think Asia has had a huge influence on people. And then if you want to go more recent than that, I mean, it's pretty obvious you got to go with Caitlyn, right? Because people look at Caitlyn and they see what she's doing, not just on the court, but the impact she's having just over women's basketball as a whole. It's pretty remarkable to see how she single-handedly has brought a completely different audience to watch the game of women's basketball. Like, that's having a huge influence on the game.
When you talk about rock star, but just seeing lines out the door,
Absolutely.
$400 or $500, which is, you know, crazy to think of for a ticket to a women's basketball game, but even the impact on the tournament now, outperforming the men's tournament. Like, let's just be real, you know, we're all more excited about the women's tournament than the men's tournament. And that's more than just Caitlyn, but with the Angels.
Oh, for sure it
With
is.
everything's going on, though, it's a cool thing to see, especially just growing the game on that side. So,
Are you surprised that the Fever has the #1 pick? Like, who
What do you
is
mean? Am I surprised they have the #1 pick? No.
for that
Why
type
do you
of
say that?
talent?
Well, you're saying, am I surprised they have the #1 pick? But no, because they weren't very good last year.
I know that. What I'm saying is, are you surprised that they won it?
I know what you're saying, because no. I mean, Indiana is, I think 5 hours away from Iowa. I think. No, I know what you're getting at.
It's like putting Michael
I
Jordan.
know what you're getting at.
You know, it's like Michael Jordan going to the Blazers.
Well, and I think, I don't know if I read this or if I heard it on the show, because you were talking about, like, with a talent like that, you would love to have her in a bigger market, like LA or New York. But she's in Indiana. I'm gonna keep my comments very minimal.
No. I'm just.
but you talk
Like,
about
just for the
LeBron
glow.
and Cleveland, you can be
Like,
bigger.
yeah, you're like
Yeah,
LeBron and
because that's what
Cleveland.
you brought that up.
Yeah,
you were
LeBron-
like, it's
like
like
LeBron and Cleveland,
It's
you're
like
like-
her going to Indiana is like LeBron going to Cleveland.
And you're like,
Like, honestly, I'm just a fan of the game, so I'm gonna watch. But it would be a lot more exciting if it was a bigger market that she was going to. Now, Indiana's going to completely disagree with that.
of
but
course, yeah. They need to. They
They're
want to sell
running them
something.
numbers
Like,
up
okay,
already.
like if you was,
I will say tickets have sold out already.
if you was
Season
the,
tickets
like,
have
let's
sold
say
out
you was the
already.
Sparks, right?
Yeah.
And you got like 3 picks, like 2, 5, and then will you give that up for? Will Indiana even?
No, wait a minute.
Will
but
Indiana take-
but
will
for
Indiana
this,
take it?
for this season, like this season, if I'm
Yeah,
the
she's
Sparks
coming
and I
out.
have
Yeah,
2 and
she's
5.
coming out.
Yeah. Would
Okay.
I give up my 2 and 5
For
to
Kate.
get her? No.
No.
Not this year, because at 2 and 5, you're going to get 2 really good
you got-
players. You're going to get 2 hella
Because you
good
can
players.
get Reese at 5 and still have marketing.
And say what you want to say, like her, dislike her, whatever it is. The possibility of even getting an Angel Reese from a marketing standpoint and selling tickets is going to happen. You get a Cameron Brink who played at Stanford, who could go to LA. You're going to get the fans. Cameron Brink is very marketable.
Okay, so
there's
Cameron
like
Brink
there's still a lot. I'm a fan of Rakia Jackson from Tennessee, who is real like. So I say no, only because you're going to get 2 really good players at 2 and 5 that can make a difference on your team versus getting, yes, it's Caitlin Clark, she's great, but you could get 1 player and then give up 2 great ones. No, I'm going to stick with what I
Sparks
got.
currently have the 2nd and 4th pick in the draft.
Yeah, I'll stick with my 2 and 4.
I'm sticking with 2 and 4.
Yeah.
And vote. I mean, if they get Angel Reese, because you can sell the hell out of some Angel Reese jerseys.
Well, rumor has it they have Angel at like, on the
7th
mock
right
draft
now.
is like 7th or 8th.
Going to Minnesota. So they got Cameron Brink at 2, and then Camila Cardozo.
Boom. If you the Sparks and you don't
I
pick her
agree
at
with you.
4, you stupid.
No, I agree with you.
Every girl in
totally
high
agree
school
with
gonna
you.
be at that
But
goddamn
the other thing is, like, Angel hasn't said if she's coming out or not.
4.
So I agree with you.
All right.
For a lot of
Because I know
different
damn well if she goes at 4, I know I got to get tickets. for my daughter because she want to go.
Of course you do.
For the entire Gil's Arena.
Well, you
crew,
said
Gil.
number 7, what, Denmark?
Huh?
Denmark?
What?
What's Denmark?
What's in Denmark?
There's no girl team in Denmark? What team did you say has the 7 pick?
Minnesota Lynx.
Same thing.
The fuck? You said Denmark. Like Denmark, the
People of
country?
Minnesota, we respect you. A lot of targets, Carter Bucket. So
Somewhere out, somewhere over there.
last question before we get to Mostly
You don't even
Fans.
know Denmark is
what?
not a fucking state.
I
That's
just
not
said-
a state.
I said you said Denmark like the country.
You know, I'm trying. I'm just pretty sure
Don't
there's a
do
team
that.
out there.
Y'all delete that question.
Hey, you know, I couldn't help but troll.
Cheryl just hit the internet.
You know, I can't help but troll.
There's nothing we can do.
He said
Minnesota, the same place. Same
Minnesota, Denmark are
Same
not
place.
the same place.
It's like the same place somewhere.
Brandon, get your boy over
So quickly before we get to Mostly Fans, just want to go around the couch.
It's cold.
It's cold.
Yeah.
It's out there cold. It's
They got
freezing.
that. Yeah,
I'm
snow.
mad at you.
Yeah.
You're right.
Something's rotten in Denmark.
Somewhere a lot of snow out there.
Yeah.
Somewhere not warm is all I'm saying.
Denmark, damn. What state
But you
got
went
in
to a whole
Denmark?
other country.
I'm just thinking cold. Freezing.
That was more of a Minnesota diss. That was not a WNBA diss.
Not North Dakota, not South,
all that.
not Montana,
All that.
Mexico.
All that.
Nothing.
Maine.
Everything. All that over there.
He went to a whole other country. A whole nother
No,
country.
you just, yeah. Outside the warm,
Wow.
everything over there is out of the country. Russia, all that. That's all the same.
But
It's
you
all
just,
the same.
But
Antarctica?
you just said who has the 7th pick? Denmark?
Yeah, it's just cold. Somewhere cold. Somewhere just no one's gonna pay attention.
Is it cold in
to.
Denmark? Can we confirm that?
It's cold in Denmark. Yes.
What's the Denmark climate?
Cold.
Somebody in the chat. If we got any fans watching in Denmark.
That was hilarious.
But before we move on, just want to.
For
That was
sure.
the funniest shit I heard all day.
Yeah, hey, I was like, wait, Denmark?
So just want to.
I
Got a
had to
draft
think
pick
that-
at number
I was-
7?
You had to
Sorry.
think
No,
this.
I was like,
You like, man, they got the 7th pick.
Hey, they picking, I ain't going.
I ain't going there. Who got the 7th pick?
Wow.
Hey, we gonna win.
Just like
we ain't gonna want to get
Denmark,
drafted at
South
7.
Carolina, not just playing.
I'm hurt. I'm hurt.
Yeah, if they picking at 7, we ain't going. Denmark picking.
She had to think about it like, man, they got the
Some
7th
fishy
pick.
shit going on. Hey,
Like, why we got a team in Denmark?
Who got the team in
some
Denmark?
fishy shit going on. They picking. Hey, listen.
It is a global game.
Okay, sorry.
Denmark has
Sorry.
entered the
It said it's -4 right now. Yes.
I live for these moments.
Same as Minnesota. No,
Unbelievable.
I live for these moments.
Where
Quickly,
the
before we
smoke
move
at?
on to Mostly Fans, just
Where
want to
the
go around the
smoke
couch real quick.
You need a lot.
Which player had the most influence on your game? It's talking about when you were young,
You need a lot of
before
smoke.
you got to the league. How do we
Sorry,
play?
he needed a lot of smoke. Sorry, Joe.
Which player had the most influence on your game, Rashad?
There's a few players. I can't contribute just one, but Allen Iverson, Paul Pierce, and Kobe,
Okay.
and Tracy McGrady.
That's a good
Wow.
good 4 players that have an impact, influence on your game. Which player had the most influence on your game coming up?
Sean Kemp, Larry Johnson.
Those were guys you watched, like,
Sean Kemp, Larry Johnson.
yeah, I can see it. Just dunks and blocks.
LJ in college.
Those UNLV days, yeah,
Dallas boy, man. High school. Come on, man. Number 1 picks.
legend.
Yeah, for sure.
Grandmama.
I'm talking about.
Sure, how about yourself? Which player had the most influence on your game?
Well, unfortunately, I didn't really watch women play because they weren't there
You were
anywhere
picking
for
them.
me to watch. Well, but even like the Cheryl Millers and the players that came before, I never got an opportunity to watch them play. So I was big MJ fan. Big MJ fan. Just watching every aspect of his game and not just on the court, but off the court. As much as I want to sit here and give you a female, I can't. So I'm
I
going
just
to
said
roll
which
with
player.
MJ.
It's all
No
great.
matter shit. Whoever it is.
Yeah.
Oh, we know. Accolades say enough, goddamn it.
Yeah.
Everything, yeah.
Yeah. And Gil, last but not least, which player had the most influence on your game when you were coming up?
When I first started, it was MJ, because it was the first individual that they was really pushing. So I got my ball hogging, ISO work from MJ.
He was not a ball hog.
And then it became Tim Hardaway for the crossover, and then my arms got too long, so it got slow. And then when Penny hit the scene, I swear I was Penny Hardaway. Right? I swear I was Penny Hardaway. Everything was one. Right? I wanted the bulldog on the leg. And then when Kobe came, it reintroduced me to ball hogging again. Right? So those was my 4
Quality shot.
quality shots.
Quality shot.
Right? So I went from ball hogging to the crossover to like kind of like team play. Back to ball hogging. Let's rock.
Quality
This
shot.
is me. This is
what
me.
fits you, huh?
Yeah, this what fits me.
So we asked the chat, most influential hooper. 51% said Iverson. 37% said Steph. 12% said other. Now let's move on to Mostly Fans, presented by Underdog Fantasy.
This music
Download
gets me every time.
It's very simple. I normally do
Whoa.
my central voice.
Like, I don't understand it.
Oh, okay. I was
I
just
like
checking.
that.
I was like,
I ain't about to start. Like, look at his skin and shit.
okay. I was just, was you on the phone? Hey, how you doing?
No, it's just, it's all.
How you doing, baby?
It's all that.
Mostly Fans, presented by Underdog Fantasy. If you have not done so already, download the app, use promo code GIL. They will match your first deposit up to $100. So we got some good
That was
questions.
some 90s shit. You know that, right? Phone sex, that was some 90s shit. Is that Miss Cleo? That was in the 90s
That
too,
was
huh?
Miss
Call me
Cleo.
now.
That was Miss Cleo.
Yeah, 90s, you know what?
That was
90s, y'all are dumb. How you getting fooled by Miss Cleo and
Hey,
Nikes back then?
Miss Cleo.
The most scams happened in the 90s.
Yeah, people didn't have the ability to do research.
Yeah.
But you said phone sex and Miss Cleo.
No, I'm just two different. But phone sex started. The big woman eating.
Girl
Yeah, so
sick.
I got on nothing right
The movie Girl Sick.
now. I got on nothing right now, just eating a ham sandwich.
For the young people out there, you used to have to call a number if you wanted to get freaky and pay about $3.99 per minute.
Oh my God. Per minute.
That's what I said.
Say per minute.
Yeah, per minute. The 90s was dumb,
That
dog.
shit was more than that. That shit had to be because people was getting their fucking phone cut off. Horny ass little boy in the motherfucking
In the
back
back,
while
in the
mom
back.
at work.
Why the hell is my
Mama
phone
at
bill
work.
$300?
Who's playing on my phone?
You know, man.
Yeah, 90s,
Pulling on that thing.
90s got tricked out of, hey, look, 90s got tricked out of everything.
They were calling a phone number. I'm saying I didn't do it. They were calling a phone number.
Why is my Jet magazine page is sticky?
Quality publication. Shout out to Jet Magazine.
People over here. Oh my God.
Bring your ass in here, boy. Bring your ass in here, boy.
Shout out to the Jet Motel
Wow.
on Slauson.
Man.
So
my
first
God,
question,
y'all
video question.
funny.
Underdog user, goated since birth, 12-31.
Goated since birth.
My question for y'all is, with the success of the Summer League and with in-season tournament being a huge success, how soon do you think the NBA will bring a team to Vegas? Also, my second question is, do you think LeBron will spearhead as owner for that Las Vegas team since he has expressed interest in a team coming to Vegas? Let me know what y'all think. Thank you.
So she took a break from saving lives to pull up to Gil's Arena, get that $100 Underdog Fantasy bonus or 200.
300.
Gil said 300.
Throw an extra 100 on me.
Gil,
Oh my God.
Gil was in trick mode.
What's going on?
Goated since birth, 12-31.
Shit. Yeah. Somebody work back there? Somebody work?
So
Somebody work back
how
there.
soon will we see a franchise in Las Vegas, and do you think LeBron spearheads that movement?
LeBron has what? How many more years?
It's a great question, Gil.
LeBron has about three, 4 more years. Then there will be a team within 3 or 4 more years, and yes, spearheaded. He will be the owner.
2028 before the Olympics
Yes,
in La Liga down. Sure.
1,000%.
Sure. How soon will we see a franchise Las Vegas, and do you think LeBron will be a part of it? Because we already got one.
Yeah, I'm just assuming she meant on the NBA side.
The MNBA.
Yeah, because there is a franchise in Vegas. I don't know.
A few.
I don't know.
But the NBA.
I've heard that LeBron is also interested, so I think it's just a matter of time soon.
Shaq also interested in the franchise as well.
So
Papa
LeBron
John.
and Shaq together.
I don't think,
Yeah.
The problem with that is who has the most connections in Vegas?
Charles
Bron.
Barkley.
No.
said Charles
Bruno Mars.
Not the two we're
That's what I said,
talking
when you're
about.
talking about Bron, like all the USA games was at the Win, so he has a relationship with those people. So yeah.
LeBron and Bruno Mars teaming up to start a team in Vegas. And Bruno got to perform every halftime
Shaq a
show.
DJ now.
Yeah, I know he is a
Shaq
DJ
got
out
his shit
there.
out there. It's
Yeah.
like,
DJ Diesel for those.
50 million, boy, God. Dang.
So the
and I heard it's more than that.
MGM responded said that's not
14?
true.
No. Bruno Mars.
no, they said it ain't true.
They said it's not true.
MGM,
Casino came out and said it wasn't
Yeah.
but they also said he gonna be working for us. for
Yeah, it ain't true, but we're going to have him resident for the next 10 years.
true. This residency.
Sing the songs like I tell you to,
What?
Bruno.
Nah, trust me, they said he was playing Baccarat. $1 million, $5 million hands with them oil monies and
Keep going.
They can say, it ain't true all they want to. We know he worked for you, so
Keep going.
y'all gonna take it out his check. I know that.
Keep betting red if you want to.
Player. You keep going play if you want to.
Better stop that shit.
This is called the bank.
You gotta read the board, nigga. Read the board.
Look at these buildings, Bruno.
Walk away.
It wasn't built by
It says
winning.
walk away.
Yeah. So how soon will we see a franchise in Las Vegas? Do you guys think LeBron?
Same shit he said.
for sure.
Yes, yeah. All right, yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
So that
That's
means
surprising.
So that means
That's
LeBron. So that means LeBron.
That's LeBron.
Yeah, read between the
I ain't a
lines.
part of that shit, man.
between the
Shit,
lines.
if I ain't the owner,
What if-
goddamn,
what if he has some
do I
action
give a
for you
fuck?
out there?
Give a fuck, man.
Boy, he hates
ain't giving
himself,
these
bro.
courtside seats.
Shooting
nigga.
coach.
Oh,
He hates
man,
LeBron.
hell no, man.
Him.
Kill the dreams of the young rookies.
Keep my podcast
Okay,
job. I'm
okay.
good.
Special workshop suite.
Nah, he'll
Even
fuck
got-
around, turn me into an Uber driver or some shit. I'm cool. I'm cool. Let me keep my job,
Probably made good
man.
money in Vegas though.
I've been there. That's why I'm out here now.
I'm saying Uber driver.
He's already been there.
I've been there. I was there. They kicked me out. I had work at every fucking strip club, nigga.
Oh man.
Pimpin' don't pay too good.
The
in Vegas.
Joe Bunasar work, Rashad Bikes.
Oh my God.
That is our show for today. We appreciate all y'all pulling up, sure. We appreciate you for these last 2 days. You know, man, make you stick around, come back later in the week. We're negotiating it right now. Underdog, cut the check, please. But we will see y'all tomorrow on Gil's Arena, presented by Underdog Fantasy. Woo, 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 woo.